Hi, sorry I'm late. No, it's me late again as usual. Sorry. Hmm. Hi, Pink. Hi, XX. Hi, Secular. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I was like reading ahead because I wanted to make sure that the story that I read wasn't going to be like the other one. There's a guy who does like this kind of thing, reading, but he's got, hey, Mr. Rourke, how you doing? He's got like a shitload of subscribers. He's got like 400 people in his room. He waits till he has 400 in there before he starts reading. But anyhow, I thought I lost my dog earlier tonight. I let him out, and then a little punk went and hid somewhere. And I was out there screaming his name, and I started crying. That's the last thing I need is to lose my dog. I think he was just hiding on me to see how bad I panicked. Then he came. I turned around. I was about to start walking back to the house, and there he came running from the freaking house in the driveway. He's hiding somewhere. He hadn't even left the yard. Little jerk. Everybody in the neighborhood must have been like, I wish this girl would stop screaming. Who, Roscoe or the guy who reads? Roscoe is, yeah, he's just a little guy. He's a cutie though. He's all fluffy and shit. He looks like a tiny fox. But anyway. But I did read one ahead just to make sure. I hope I Hello, Tracy, watching Atlanta Eats TV review show. Huh. I know I was just sitting here getting a little bit freaking hungry. Ow. Hmm. I know he was being a jerk. Freaking hiding on me. But earlier I was feeling all sad. He just heard me and freaking came and, was like hugging on me and shit. Yeah, he was cute the way he was like that. And then it was only minutes later that he freaking hid outside. So he was like, I'm gonna show this girl how much she'd miss me. I don't want her thinking that we need her. She needs us. Hmm. I bet. But I wouldn't look for you, Mister. I'm only kidding, Mr. Rourke. I would, because I'd be scared you'd come jumping out at me. God knows. God knows what you'd do after last night's presentation. Just kidding. I kid. I actually like eggplant. Oh, really, spaceman? So you're not gonna stay to listen to me read? Thanks. Thanks a lot. I wonder where Ace is. What time is it over there in Aussie land? Ow! Ah, what are you doing? Really? Pretty good. Like eggplant parm. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm hungry now. I have like those little Hostess apple pies. You know those? Those are pretty good. Should eat one of those. And then I'll read. I didn't have eggplant today. I had egg salad though. It was pretty good, but freaking, I was on like like I don't know, poppy seed roll, freaking 650. Isn't that ridiculous? 650. Yeah, I believe it or not, worked from the time I woke. You worked? Who worked? I don't know. Oh, you ordered pizza. Hi, Pad. I did not see. I did not see that. I tried 2 times to leave comments on your upload. Would not upload. Did you see it? Okay. Time is 12:40 p.m. Survivor Girl, I don't have to stay on long. Let me on so I can ask you a question. Ah, she's so cute. Can't it wait till after the story? Oh, can it? Can it? I just want to get the story out. Why do I have toilet paper in the refrigerator? I'll tell you why. Because I was too lazy to empty the bag from the grocery store last night, and I shoved it all in the fridge. That's why. I'm not losing my mind or anything, so you guys know. Just looking for apple pie. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I forgot about that. Guinness chocolate stout cake. Wonder how that went. No, do it now. I know, right? Oh, God. Is it going to get me in a mood? You know what it is? Because freaking Secular doesn't want to listen to me read. That's what it is. So that's Sec. I'm going to open this cake, and I'm going to give it a review. I don't know who it was, Vlad. At least I'm not saying ancient Chinese secret, huh? Matzo ball soup, rice, and smoked salmon for me. Still won't tell me what the hell matzo balls is. What are you gonna ask me, Chef? I don't usually eat on my live stream, just so you guys know. Not a long story, Sec. Just wait a sec. Oh my God, I can't read with this fucking sandwich. I mean, not a sandwich. Yeah, I only want to try it because I wanted to see if it would taste like Guinness, but I don't taste any Guinness in it. I think Guinness is good in stew and stuff. Sounds good, Terry. Oh, me? Oh, yeah, right. Terry's home freaking making matzo balls. Oh, my God. All right, dog, stop. You can't bug me for everything. Everything I eat is not for you. All right? Oh, my God, now they all are here. All right. All right, come on now. All right, so this story I was going to read. And if Secular sticks around till after it, he'll be such a good friend. There will be a quiz. Oh, so I'm like kidding. Get in, Terry. Alright, but it's really not a long one anyway. Maybe you guys won't like it. Who knows? I don't know. Alright. Ready? Everybody ready? I tried to get Prudently to come read one because she has a dinner party voice. But she said no. Alright, you know what? Since the animals are really bothering me over this Guinness cake, I'm going to put it away. And I'm not going to eat it anyway while I'm freaking reading. So everyone wants to know the barebacker. Who's a barebacker? Oh. Shit, I just lost my phone. My God, my phone just fell the furthest behind the couch. The barebacker. The peg leg? The tripod? We'll see. Well, we won't see. Hmm. Oh my god, these animals are jerks sometimes. Hmm. No jar. Oh, I thought that was like some abbreviation. Alright, ow, ow. Alright, I'm just wrapping it up. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Forget it. Animals are going to eat any cake anyway. It's all good. Anyone take anyway. Don't worry about it. Alright, jar. Matzo, is it like pasta? Pasta? Not pasta. Oh, God. Let's get this party started. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's called the New York Times at Special Bargain. Here we go. She's fresh out of the shower when the phone begins to ring. But although the house is still full of relatives, she can hear them downstairs. It seems they will never go away. It seems she never had so many. No one picks up the phone, nor does the answering machine, as James programmed it to do after the fifth ring. Anne goes to the extension on the bedside table, wrapping a towel around her, her wet hair on the back of her neck and bare shoulders. She picks it up. She says hello, and then he says her name. Her name, not names. Really, Roscoe? You gotta get busy with the blanket now? Right now? Oh my god. He says her name. It's James. They had 30 years together, and one word is all she needs. He says Annie like no one else. For a moment, she can't speak or even breathe. He has caught her on the exhale, and her lungs feel as flat as sheets of paper. Then, as he says her name again, Annie, the strength slips from her legs. They turn to sand, and she sits on the bed, the towel falling off her. If the bed hadn't been there, she would have gone to the floor. James, where are you? What happened? In her normal voice, this might have come out sounding shrewish, a mother scolding her 11-year-old son who's come home late to supper. But now it emerges in kind of a horrified growl. The murmuring relatives below her are, after all, planning his funeral. James chuckles. It's a bewildered sound. Well, tell you what, he says. I don't know exactly where I am. Her first confused thought is that he must have missed the plane in London, even though he called her from Heathrow not long before it took off. Then a clearer idea comes. Although both the Times and the TV news say there were no survivors, maybe there was at least one. Her husband crawled from the wreckage of the burning plane and the burning apartment building the plane hit. Don't forget that. 24 more dead on the ground, and the number apt to rise before the world moves on to the next tragedy. And has been wandering around Brooklyn ever since in a state of shock. Jimmy, are you all right? Are you burned? Evening, Lee. Sorry, I'm just like reading this story. Sorry. We're not too far in. Her just got a phone call from her dead husband. He was in a plane crash. The truth of what that would mean occurs after the question, thumping down with the heavy weight of a dropped book on a bare foot, and she begins to cry. Are you in the hospital? Hush, she says, and at his old kindness, and at that old word, just one small piece of their marriage's furniture, she begins to cry harder. Honey, hush. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you, Puerto Rican. I appreciate that. And thank you for being amazing. I know you were having a hard day too. We all have hard days, right? I appreciate you. Hi, Pink. Hi, Cheryl the Enforcer. Vlad. Puerto Rican. He's nice. He's a very nice person. All right. So anyway, her dead husband called her, but it was like he was in a car, not a car, a plane crash, and it's only been a couple of days or whatever it has been, whatever. But here we go. So he had just said to her, "Honey, hush," because she started crying. She says, "But I don't understand." "I'm all right," he says. "Most of us are." "Most? There are others?" "Not the pilot," he said. "He's not so good. Or maybe it's the co-pilot. He keeps screaming, 'We're going down. There's no power. Oh my God.' Also, 'This isn't my fault. Don't let them blame it on me.' He says that too." She's cold all over. "Who is this really? Why are you being so horrible? I just lost my husband, you asshole." "Honey, don't call me that." There's a clear strand of mucus hanging from one of her nostrils. She wipes it away with the back of her hand and then flings it into the wherever, a thing she hasn't done since she was a child. "Listen, mister, I'm going to star 69 this call, and the police will come and slam your ass. Your ignorant, unfeeling ass." But she can go no further. It's his voice. There's no denying it. Okay, so Puerto Rican, thank you for stopping in. Make sure to give thumbs up. uh, yeah, it's his voice. There's no denying it. The way the call rang right through, no pickup downstairs, no answering machine, suggests this call was just for her. And the honey hush, like in the old Carl Perkins song. He has remained quiet, as if letting her work these things through for herself. So, but before she can speak again, there's a beep on the line. "James? Jimmy? Are you still there?" "Yeah, but I can't talk long. I was trying to call you when we went down, and I guess that's the only reason I was able to get through at all. Lots of others have been trying. We're lousy with cell phones, but no luck." That beep again. "Only now my phone's almost out of juice." "Jimmy, did you know?" This idea has been the hardest and most terrible part for her, that he might have known, if only for an endless minute or two. Others might have pictured Others might picture burned bodies or dismembered heads with grinning teeth, even light-fingered first responders filching, fil- filching wedding rings and diamond ear clips. But what has robbed Annie Driscoll's sleep is the image of Jimmy looking out his window as the street and the cars and the brown apartment buildings of Brooklyn swell closer. The useless mass flopping down like the corpses of small yellow animals. The overhead bins popping open, carry-ons starting to fly, someone's Norelco razor rolling up the tilted aisle. "Did you know you were going down?" "Not really," he says. "Everything seemed all right until the end, the very end, maybe the last 30 seconds. Although it's hard to keep track of time in situations like that, I always think. Situations like that, and even more telling, I always think. As if he has been aboard half a dozen crashing 767s instead of just the one. In any case," he goes on, "I was just calling to say we'd be early, so be sure to get the FedEx man out of the bed before I got there." Her absurd attraction for the FedEx man has been a joke between them for years. She begins to cry again. His cell utters another of those beats, as if scolding her for it. "I think I died just a second or two before it rang the first time. I think that's why I was able to get through to you, but this thing's going to give up the ghost pretty soon." He chuckles as if this is funny. She supposes that in a way it is. She may see the humor in it herself, eventually. Give me 10 years or so, she thinks. Then, in that just talking to myself voice she knows so well, why didn't I put the tiresome motherfucker on charge last night? I just forgot. That's all, I just forgot. James, honey, the plane crashed 2 days ago. A pause, mercifully with no beep to fill it. Then, really? Mrs. Corey said time was funny here. Some of us agreed, some of us disagreed. I was a disagreeer, but looks like she was right. Heart? Annie asked. She feels now as if she is floating outside and slightly above her plump, damp, middle-aged body, but she hasn't forgotten Jimmy's old habits. On a long flight, he was always looking for a game. Cribbage or canasta would do, but hearts was his true love. Hearts, he agrees. The phone beeps again, as if seconding that. Jimmy, she hesitates long enough to ask herself if this is information she really wants, then plunges with that question still unanswered. Where are you exactly? It looks like Grand Central Station, he says, only bigger and emptier, as if it wasn't really Grand Central at all, but only a movie set of Grand Central. You know what I'm trying to say? I think so. There certainly aren't any trains, and we can't hear any in the distance, but there are doors going everywhere. Oh, and there's an escalator, but it's broken, all dusty, and some of the treads are broken. He pauses, and when he speaks again, he does so in a lower voice, as if afraid of being overheard. People are leaving. Some climbed the escalator. I saw them, but most are using the doors. I guess I'll have to leave too. For one thing, there's nothing to eat. There's a candy machine, but that's broken too. Honey, are you hungry? A little. Mostly what I'd like is some water. I'd kill for a bottle of Dasani. Oh, Yali, that sounds interesting. Not as interesting as this story. Just kidding. I'm alright, though, he adds hastily. For now, anyway. But there's no sense staying here, only. What? What, Jimmy? I don't know which door to use. Another beep. I wish I knew which one Mrs. Corey took. She's got my damn cards. Are you. Are you scared? Scared? He asked thoughtfully. No. A little worried, that's all. Mostly about which door to use. Find your way home, she almost says. Find the right door and find your way home. But if he did, would she want to see him? A ghost might be all right. But what if she opened the door on a smoking cinder with red eyes and the remains of jeans? He always traveled in jeans, melted into his leg. And what if Mrs. Corey was with him, his baked deck of cards in one twisted hand? He, me too, XX. Hmm. I don't need to tell you to be careful about the FedEx man anymore, he says. If you really want him, he's all yours. She shocks herself by laughing. But I did want to say I love you. Oh, honey, I love you too. And not to let the McCormick kid do the gutters this fall. He works hard, but he's a risk taker. Last year he almost broke his neck. And don't go to the bakery anymore on Sundays. Something's going to happen there, and I know it's going to be on a Sunday, but I don't know which Sunday. Time really is funny here. The McCormick kid he's talking about must be the son of the guy who used to be their caretaker in Vermont. Only they sold that place 10 years ago, and the kid must be in his mid-20s by now. And the bakery? She supposed he's talking about Zoltan's, but what on earth? Deep, some of the people here were on the ground, I guess. That's very tough because they don't have a clue how they got here. And the pilot keeps screaming. Or maybe he's the co-pilot. He just wanders around. I think he's going to be here for a while. He's very confused. The beeps are coming closer now. I have to go, Annie. I can't stay here. And the phone's going to shit the bed any second now anyway. Once more in that I'm scolding myself voice. Impossible to believe she will never hear it again after today. Impossible not to believe. He mutters, it would have been so simple to just, well, never mind. I love you, sweetheart. Wait, don't go. I can't. I love you too. Don't go. But he already has. In her ear, there is only black silence. Hi, Wayne. How are you? I was just finishing this story, but welcome, Wayne. She sits there with the dead phone to her ear for a minute or more, then breaks the non-connection. When she opens the line again, she gets a perfectly normal dial tone. She touches star 69 after all. According to the robot who answers, the last incoming call was at 9 o'clock that morning. She knows who that one was. Her sister Nell called from New Mexico. Nell called to tell Annie that her plane had been delayed and she wouldn't be in until tonight. Nell told her to be strong. All the relatives who live at a distance, James, Annie, flew in. Apparently, they feel that James used up all the family's destruction points, at least for the time being. There is no record of an incoming call at. She glances at the bedside clock and sees it's now 3:17 p.m. at about 10 past 3 on the third afternoon of her widowhood. Someone raps briefly on the door and her brother calls. Anne? Anne? Dressing, she calls back. Dressing, she calls back. Sorry. Her voice sounds like she's been crying, but unfortunately no one in this house would find that strange. Privacy, please. I'm doing okay, Wayne. Are you okay? He calls through the door. We thought we heard you talking, and Ellie thought she heard you call out. I'm fine, she calls. Then she wipes her face again with the towel. I'll be down in a few. Okay, take your time. We're here for you. Then he walks away. Pete, she whispers. She dressed and goes downstairs with her relatives who have come to share their grief with hers. Only they feel apart from her, because he didn't call any of them. He called her. For better or worse, he called her. Oh, Wayne. Wait, Wayne is. Wait a minute. Wait. Sharon. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping in, Wayne. Thank you for bringing your friend. Hmm. Uh, or as way in Russia, Wayne. You're so funny, Brad. During the autumn of that year, with the blackened remains of the apartment building the jet crashed into still closed off from the rest of the world by yellow police tape, although the taggers have been inside one already, leaving a spray-painted message reading, "Crispy critters, stop here." Annie receives the sort of e-blast computer addicts like to send to a wide circle of acquaintances. This one comes from Gert Fisher, the town librarian in Tilton, Vermont. When Annie and James summered there, Annie used to volunteer at the library, and Gert included her in her quarterly updates ever since. They are not usually very interesting, but halfway through, Annie comes across a bit of news that makes her catch her breath. Jason McCormick, the son of old Huey McCormick, killed in an accident on Labor Day. He fell from the roof of a summer cottage while cleaning the gutters and broke his neck. He was only doing a favor for his dad, who, as you may remember, had a stroke the year before last, Gert wrote. Gert doesn't say in her 3-page letter of breaking news, but Annie is quite sure Jason fell from the roof of what used to be their cottage. In fact, she is positive. 5 years after the death of her husband and the death of Jason McCormick, not long after, Annie remarries, and although they relocate to Boca Raton, she gets back to the old neighborhood often. When she and Craig go back to New York, they fly. She never has a qualms about this, but she stopped going to Zoltan's family bakery on Sundays when she's home, even though their raisin bagels are, she is sure, served in heaven's waiting room. She goes to Froger's instead, and that's where she was when she heard the blast. She heard here Hears it clearly, even though Zoltan's is 11 blocks away. LP gas explosion. 4 killed, including the woman who always passed Annie her bagels with the top of the bag rolled down, saying, "Keep it that way until you get home or you lose the freshness." People stand on the sidewalks looking east toward the sound of the explosion and the rising smoke, shading their eyes with their hands. Annie hurries past them, not looking. She doesn't want to see a plume of smoke rising after the big bang. She thinks of James enough as it is, especially on the nights when she can't sleep. When she gets home, she can hear the phone ringing inside. Either everyone has gone down the block to where the local school is having a sidewalk art sale, or no one can hear that ringing phone except for her, that is. And by the time she gets her key turned in the lock, the ringing has stopped. Sarah, the only one of her sisters who never married, is there, it turns out, but there is no need to ask her why she didn't answer the phone. She's in the kitchen with the village people turned up, dancing around, looking like a chick in a TV ad. She missed the bakery explosion, too. Annie checks the answering machine, but there's a big red zero in the messages waiting window. That means nothing in itself. Lots of people call without leaving a message. And then she star 69s, but it reports the last call at 8:48 last night. Annie dials it anyway, hoping, against hope, that somewhere outside the big room that looks like a Grand Central Station movie set, he found a place to recharge his phone. To him, it might seem he last spoke to her yesterday, or only minutes ago. Time is funny here, he said. She has a dream of that call so many times it now almost seems like a dream itself, but she has never told anyone about it. Not Craig, not even her own mother, now almost 90, but alert and with a firmly held belief in the afterlife. In the kitchen, the village people advise that there is no need to feel down. There isn't, and she doesn't. She nevertheless holds the phone very tightly as the number she has star 69 rings once, then twice. Annie stands in the living room with the phone to her ear and her free hand touching the brooch above her left breast, as if touching the brooch could still her pounding heart beneath it. Then the ringing stops, and a recorded voice offers to sell her the New York Times at special bargain rates that will never be repeated. The end. Keep waiting for somebody to talk back to me. Isn't that funny? Oh my God, it's so hot in here. I can't see. Anyway, so I know the phone, but I think it's like an older story. It's Stephen King, and it just star 69. So, are you writing a bear top? I'm gonna go back to the chat now. Welcome, Wayne Morris. I don't know if he's still here. Are you writing a bear topless? Not me. I think Bad might be. William Lake wrote about picking doors. Picking doors? Oh, picking doors. I was thinking you meant picking the lock. Oh my God, so funny. Hey Pink. Hey Pink, how you doing? Oh, bad. Okay. So just catching up on my tan. No, just catching up on my tan. Oh, not much time for being responsible for everything worldwide after all. A few vodkas on the lake. That would be nice, right? Or maybe something else. Unless they were like blueberry vodkas with lots of ice. That's nice. So when I need a break from rigging elections, invading countries, overthrowing governments, etc., etc., I come here to unwind and I sunbathe on Shetland ponies. You've been doing that in the United States since 1946. Oh no, wait, they've been. Okay, so funny. I can't believe he stays in character. I carry that phone on me all the time. I think they would too, right? Even though we're like cooking our minds with the phone. Did you like it, Lee? I read it ahead of time so we wouldn't have any young man. There's no need to feel down. I say, young man, get yourself off the ground. We can't. Hi, Byron. How are you? I do not see any payphones around anymore. Do you see any payphones around, Byron? I do not usually. So what secular did he bail? Because how are you doing tonight, Byron? Did you have a live tonight? Are you going live tonight? Now, Cheryl, you're in California. Yeah. Okay. Did you really? Which one did you listen to in the Navy? I would think you would like that one better than YMCA for you, lad. In the Navy, you can sail the seven seas. In the Navy, Vlad can put his mind at ease. In the Navy. I forgot about Macho Man. Oh yeah, Byron? Where'd you see that? You might have been doing it. Macho Man. I want to be a macho man. Riding around on a Shetland pony. Like they used to do at weddings, XX. I'm glad to hear that you're good, Byron. I guess I'm okay. All things considered. Good morning, Survivor Girl, mate. I'm just on a call. I won't be long. That's English. In England, some of those payphones are being repurposed to other consuming vending machine style. They should just take them all and sell them as like Mr. Or no, what is it, Doctor Who? Didn't he have like one of those red payphone booths? Good morning, Ace. I don't have a voice yet for Cheryl. Hello, Ace. I can only do like normal for Cheryl. Glad. I couldn't decide who to roleplay while dancing. Construction worker or policeman. I could see you doing either one, I guess. Maybe you should like do like a whole. You guys, you know what? Would be nice if you guys would all just practice for it. Get together and make a little you know, video for us of all the guys dressed up like the village people dancing. That would be cool. You know what? Tonight, you know, Wayne? Vladimir's daddy. Wow, that kind of. Uh-oh, Vladimir the cop. Oh, the payphone? Yeah, I know. Most of them, they freaking don't do that. They do not. They do not. But it would be good if we could get, like, a panel up again and we could question. Question, not interrogate. Not interrogate. This isn't Bob's channel. No, sorry. Only kidding, Bobbles, if you're watching. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. Everyone thinks I know that already. I know, right? Or a Russian spy. In Japan, they have the coolest state-of-art vending machines. Yeah, you get a fucking eyeball scan for it or something. I think I saw. I second that shit. About the you no 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 no. Haha, I was faster than you. Faster than you, Roscoe. I went live earlier, but I might go live on TikTok. I don't know yet. Been a crazy day for me and Miss Passion. Crazy good day or a crazy bad day? And I still haven't gone over to TikTok ever. Still have not. You know, right? I'm such a good singer, Cheryl. Pink, good morning, Bubs. Won't be long, can't hear anyone. I've tuned out Tracy. Let me repeat, I've tuned out Tracy. But I've missed you, Cheryl. And I repeat, I've missed you, Cheryl. Yeah, I have. Would you like to sing it to me, Lee? I think you should serenade me. No, I mean, in real life, they always think I'm a cop, fed, or some other alphabet agency employee. Ah, ah, ah. I know. You know that's what you meant. He's a rascal, that's for sure. We know. Up against the car. Spread 'em. You rasty rabbit. Little bit of both good and we're glad. Well, I'm glad to hear it's over too. I wish everybody's bad was over. It'd be awesome. Maybe later you're gonna dance, or maybe later you'll get on the piano and answer some questions. But we also have enough women here tonight that we could actually do the women. We've got Rachel, we've got Ace, we've got Pink, we've got XX, we've got Cheryl. Byron could go get Miss Passion. She could get up here. What do you guys think? Where'd Rourke go? And where's Lemon Zinger? Yeah, we got enough women here that would be good to get up on the piano. No, I think the women should get up here. That's what I think. Because the men have already had, well, I mean, not like we can ever get enough of Q&A, right? Oh, that would be fun. Jerking. Lurking and jerking. Thanks. Don't do it on the screen this time, Rourke. T-bag. Oh, okay, now I placed it. Couldn't put my finger on it. I knew I heard of Byron before. He's with Miss Passion. Duh. Did Vladimir Putin actually say dur? Dur? Is it dur or duh? Which is it? Duh or dur? Sometimes I say dur to Roscoe, but then to Tucker and Lou I go duh. Cats have different lingo. Mr. Rook, good morning. Oh, you're gonna sing to me later. Outside my window later, I hear somebody singing, so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? Anybody know the next line to that song? Come on, next line for that song. Oh, next time. Really? Get on that channel, pork. But keep your clothes on this time, please. Yeah, please. We don't need to see that salami again. Or should I say Vienna sausage? Get on panel, pork. Sucks. Well, then maybe we should just have the men up here asking questions about the men. So get Miss Passion to come here, Byron. You come up on the panel with all the men, because we know they're all brave. The women keep backing out. No, he didn't pull it out. He already had it out. And, like, made a fake account of a fake account of Mr. Rourke. And I was like so happy to have somebody coming in the room. You know me, I was like a guest. So I was like, "Oh, Mr. Rourke," and I just clicked allow on the stream, and then all of a sudden I saw like this. It said something like Adrian Jones or something popped up like in green above that. It was really weird. Did you notice? And then freaking next thing. And at first I was like, "What is that?" And like the song happened with the guy's camera. Then they came back and they were like, "Oh, just swinging, swinging, swinging in the wind," and fucking kind of looked like had the same kind of shirt on. He's lying. I didn't ask you to see that. He's a liar. He's such a liar. It took me a second to be like, what? What is that? I go, Mr. Rourke, is that you? And then he was in the freaking room going, "That's not me. That's not me." And I was like, mm. So I quickly pulled the video off, and fucking. So tonight everybody's got to be put through the third degree, so I know it's really you guys. Rourke. Rourke said he wanted to dog shot me with it. Everybody know what that is? Slap somebody on the back of your head. I just hope it's none of the normal guys in here. I swear I had a dream it was secular. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I got blocked before I did my chopper dance. Hey, el mejor metro. No, don't know it. Don't know why. Don't know why. That is so funny because I swear it was the same shirt that fucking Secular was wearing. I made Secular show me what kind of a shirt he was wearing last night. Crush him where? In here? Yeah, you didn't miss much, Cheryl. It was gross, really. It was a party size ticket. Oh, a crush him. Ah, really? Why did I miss it? Was it in the like chat was going on? Or was it in Bobbles? Or was it here? Really? Why? What happened? I missed it. I did not see you in Bobbles last night, Vlad. So you really were there. And you were lurking and jerking. What happened in Bobbles? I gotta hear it. Bobbles said she was gonna come on tonight, actually. Where is that lady? Where's that lady? You know what? I'm gonna send her a little note, see if she gets it. Oh no, un momento, por favor. Look, see now I'm speaking English. Do anybody remember Porky's Boiler Ball Breakers looking for? I put, and she's like pulling it through the wall. You did see that? Hmm. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Hold on, I'm trying. Let's see if I can get to her. Hopefully. Oh, bubbles. Oh, bubbles. We're all praying for it. please. There, let's see what happens. Hopefully, right? You guys still hear me? What? Well, I screenshotted it, Vlad, and zoomed in on it. Unfortunately, there was like this fucking that bar across it. And it said, Mr. Rourke. That was the face that was on the screen, too. Oh, God. Cheryl, did your friend Wayne leave? He must be like, what the hell goes on this freaking channel? XX, I always put you on the kind of naughty side of things rather than nice. LOL. Just teasing. I bet. Ring the bell for Bubbles. You know what I need to do, though, is I think it's pathetic when a guy acts desperate. Is that what he was doing on there? So you recognize it after how? Oh, that would have been nice to see. Expect Mills. Mills what? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Emma J was talking about Bubbles earlier. On life, I expect, right? Hmm. Damn pants doing what they want again. Damn hand doing what they want again. Just kidding, lad. Bubbles, if you're here, let me know. Let me know. Maybe she didn't get it. And Gerald stole 2 pillows from the Goodwill drop donation drop right in front of you guys on the live stream. Well, I guess they were donated, right? But, were they new pillows or used pillows? Yeah. Yeah, it's a slap to the back of the head. I bet you. Oh yeah, who was that last day? I was asking. It was Pink. And she said, "Oh, I've learned so much from you here. I can't remember it all." Good morning, mate, Mr. Rourke. Bob's. Mr. Rourke was on the channel last night and he couldn't stop talking in Russian. So funny. Everybody's hooked on it. I know, right? I think I keep doing this. Oh, she's still on the phone. Ace that 900 number, that billing is going to be huge. That's where I'm like getting Ace. Byron left too, huh? Sweet Byron and sweet Miss Passion. I gotta work on my dialect. Oh, that's all I can say. Like, totally, man. Maybe that's how she'll talk, like Moon Unit Zappa. Remember her? Valley Girl. Like, oh my god, gag me with a spoon. I have not heard. Oh, she's going to get something to eat. All right, Cheryl. What kind of pizza did you get, XX? Was it you who said you got pizza? Pizza. I like pizza. You guys ever see that movie? I have not seen it. I know, right? But I'm sure that they're like millionaires, even though he's dead and they do nothing. Well, I don't know if they do nothing, but who knows what they do. Well, no, I think Dweezil Zappa actually still performs. I think my friend who loves Frank Zappa, I don't even really know why. I mean, I didn't think he was all that great. Unless, I guess the people who were tripping, maybe. You know? Oh, see, I would take the bacon, but not the pineapple. I'm sure they do, right? They must. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? All right, guys, what do you say? You guys want to come up on the stream and we can, well, I can question you? Come on, Vlad. Come on, Worky. Come on, Lee. Where's Lemon? Get him too. Wayne, if you're still here. Byron, if you're still here. Come on, I need people to question. You're Bobby Brown. Why are you Bobby Brown now? Bobby Brown sang that song? Who's that lady? No, he didn't, did he? I don't even know who sang that song, and I don't even know the rest of it. And did anybody get my question about the next line for that song? I mean, what, is that just a ploy to get me to sing it again? Oh, God. I mean, even Lee didn't get the answer? Recover. Oh, that's right. Where is that Jack Daniels person? He was in here last night. He seems nice. Haven't seen Ben lately. Maybe it was Ben who released the Kraken. Release the Kraken. See, now I'm hungry. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, peeps, talking about your pizzas and your stuff. Who's that? Oh, why do I have that song in my head? Can somebody else sing something else, so I'll sing something else? I know. Lee Thomas, I have questions for you. Yes, he was nice. I have questions for you, and I have questions for Vlad and Rourke and every single man out there. Yeah, sure it was pizza talk that made you hungry. Sure it was. All right, maybe it was to talk about salami. Actually, I don't like salami. Maybe if it's cooked, I like it better. I like like a cold cut, like toasted in the oven. Yum yum. So get your salami in the oven and bring it back when it's a little crispy, please. Both of my birds are sound asleep right now because I was up all night into the early hours this morning, wide awake until around, I guess, 9 a.m. in the afternoon. I feel great and right as rain. Yes, Rachel was definitely on overload last night. Ugh, veiny sausage. Ugh, that just almost made me puke. Ugh. Vienna, not veiny. Vienna. It's Vienna. I like Vienna sausages, not veiny sausages. Mhm. I'm back. Sorry, Survivor Girl. Ace. You know what's funny? It's like me and Mr. Work were on the phone last night and we were like watching a chat and reading the comments, but he was like, "No, what's weird is I can hear Ace's voice." like now when I read her comments. But it's not Ace's voice, it's my voice that he hears. Isn't that so funny? Everybody hears like, oh, okay, the Temptations. I hate fat Mexican sausages. Yuck. I love that Christmas one. Christmas sausage. Does it have a bow on it? I'm feeling okay. Who's that lady? TMI Hickory Farms. Oh yeah, I like Hickory Farms. Yeah, now every time, like if we're reading a chat room or something, and like if Vlad is there, or like secular, like let me on the panel. I got something to ask you in private. Like we just hear everything in the voices I do for people. So funny. So Vlad, you will always talk like this to me. Lee Thomas Pops, how are ya? uh, Hickory Farms, they used to have like those. They always had those people out there with the freaking samples. Man, they had the best samples in the world. Oh, I thought you and Ace were freaking golfing together. I guess Bombs isn't gonna come on. Help me. That. You fart. Ugh. Oscar. The fuck, man. Ugh. Stinky. Why you gotta look at me like that? Why are you smiling at me with your teeth? Because you did. He's smiling at me with his teeth. He knows what he just did. And you're wagging your tail, wafting it towards me? Ah, my God, he was sitting right next to me on the pillow. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Mm, mm, mm. Hickory Farms is that Wally World? I don't even know where Wally World is. What's Wally World? Oh shit! I gotta plug my phone in. Who's that lady? Oh, if fucking Buckwheat was singing it, it would be Who's that matey? Who's that matey? On ties. Feet times a matey. Oh, look, now he's fucking like, what the fuck is that smell? He's smelling his own butt, and then he's smelling where he was sitting. Smell his own butt, smell where he's sitting. And he was like, did I do that? Yeah, that's right. It was you. You want to smile now, buddy? Smile now? Huh? A smile now? Wait till later. I'm going to Dutch oven you. You're going to get Dutch oven. Oh, Walmart. Yeah, but they don't have the freaking, he just said it was the Temptations, Lee. Now it's the Isley Brothers. I'm back! I'm back! And I didn't listen to your stupid story either! And that's not very ladylike! Why? Who's leaving? Why did somebody say... Are you okay, Metro? Voice to the Atlantis. I thought that was like a documentary you were watching. Why is this? Why is everybody saying good night? Who says that? Who says that? Who says that?
Mm, Secular, good morning, mate. Why did you say good night? It's the right time of the night. Secular, what was so important you thought you was going to interrupt my story time? I patiently listen to most of your story. I get it. That's Mr. Rourke hitting the ball. Rachel said goodnight, Bobs. Ace, no, I am still here. It was a joke. uh, Cam to Cam Mutual with random women. Oh, so it was you, Sack, then last night. Would you just forget you were like on my live stream? You thought you were Cam to Cam with some random woman? Thanks a lot, Sack. Isley Brothers. Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee. Oh, Metro is ignoring me. LMAO. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We helped on another one. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, Rachel. Thank you, mate. Fight the power, Rourke. Lee, I don't know how you talk, so I just gotta give you whatever I can do till I figure it out. We got the power. I will attack, and you don't want that. We got the power. Ah, it's hot. Working myself out here with my impressions. Oh, I get it. See, Ace? That's why. Who's PE in the house? Flavor Flav. Who's PE in the house? Flavor Flav. Lee, well done, mate. I love golfing. Lee, you going on panel? I know, right? It is the normal reaction. I can't get Rachel's voice right. I would have to go like, normal reaction, right? So funny. All your fault. Not tonight, another time. When I feel like singing to her. I don't know if Lee sounds like that. Mocking you. Forget it. No, no more voices. No more voices. I'm all done. Public Enemy. Did they sing Oh the me love you long time. I didn't realize I was mocking you. I've never heard any of you, so how could I mock you? But no more sec. No more. Never again. Never again. Thank you, XX. I know. People like some of their voices, but apparently Secular didn't like his. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to sound like Elvis. I know, I couldn't get it right. Get on piano, XX. Oh, sorry, Secular. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Meanie. I promise I won't do it anymore.
You're mocking us.
No, sir. Zach. See what you just did? Anki free. Oh, only free. Anki free. Yeah, she's only free in Friday evenings because her house is too loud. Secular. I dropped the link. It was upwards. But what are you gonna ask me? Are you gonna ask me something like what? Like, oh, what would happen if these two got on a cat fight? What would happen if I cloned Rourke and came on your live stream and showed my Vienna sausage? Yes, secular. Okay, take my joy away. So take everybody's joy away. Go ahead. Secular. Here it is. But you got to turn down your live stream.
It's off.
Now it is.
I'm not trying to take anybody's joy away.
Yeah, you're not trying. You do it naturally. I'm sorry, I'm only kidding. Secular, you know I bust you. Just bust you. You're thick-skinned.
So what can you do? That person, that IP address, what state did it go to?
I'm not saying. And then everybody will know who it is. Oh, gosh. I know you're typing something in the private chat. There you go. See? Told you people.
Because we want to know. I want to know. Tell me, and I'll keep it. It'll be between us. You don't trust me with the wrench as it is. I'm building trust.
Are you really?
Yes.
Rachel wants to come in. You want me to let her in? Secular? She might just, I hope that's really you guys. I'm so scared to click on anybody now. Tell me in the live stream if that's really you guys. All right, Secular, can you see the screen? First of all, I need to know if Secular can see the comments.
Yes, I can.
Ace and Rachel, I need you guys to say something to me in the comments so that I know that that's really you. What happened?
You know it's Rachel, or because you know it's Ace because she has a wrench.
Yeah, but it doesn't show in the thing. Okay. Okay. All right. So we do know that. Let's do this. Okay. I'm so scared now, though. That's what Bobble said, too. She said she's so paranoid now.
Paranoid of what?
Paranoid, like, of who comes in. There's Ace. Ace, can you hear us?
There's nothing to be paranoid about. It's just YouTube.
Can you hear me?
Ace. How you
I
doing,
can hear
Lane?
you.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good, baby.
Oh, I
How
do
you
kind
doing?
of sound like her.
That's
When I do your accent, I'm not that far off, huh, Ace?
No, I like the accent.
Oh, thank you, Ace. Secular
Yes.
doesn't like his.
Go on camera. Ace, so we can see your pretty face, Ace.
Yeah, but
no,
she sounds
just
good.
woken up.
Yeah, she says. Anyway, but she's getting good reception right now, so.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mr. Rourke Mr. Rourke just put, hello, mate.
Can
We
you
don't
see?
say
She
that
says,
much.
read it. Secular, did you answer XX question?
What question?
Yeah, Ace is on the panel.
XX. Hello, beautiful one.
She says, wait, so Secular, but wait, I don't see her question.
It's in the private chat.
But I know your problem, secular, with the women. Something about you having a problem with women.
Which one? What is she talking about?
She says with all women.
Ah.
Ace,
Yes, baby.
how's your new dog coming along?
Oh,
Oh,
he's good. He's a shit bum, but he's a good. He's a
I don't
good
have a
shit
problem
bum.
with Australian women. They're the best, nicest ladies in the world. They know how to throw a boomerang.
throw a boomerang.
They can tackle a kangaroo. They can climb a tree and snatch up a koala. They can tackle a crocodile.
I could
Oh, I'd cuddle
see
a
Ace
koala.
more or less like taking them all in and being like friends with them all.
They can
Yeah.
surf. And hey, thanks for ACDC, by the way.
What do you
What
mean
was that?
ACDC?
They brought us. We got ACDC from Australia.
Yes. ACDC. Have you checked out the Angels yet?
No, I haven't. What is that?
They're called the Angels. They're from Australia, and it's no way, get fuck off. Duh, 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 duh. They're really good.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Type in the Angels from
I heard
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Australia.
Fuck off. It sounds like
No way, get fuck off. You know that song? You ever
sounds
heard
like a
it?
classic.
No,
I don't mean it literally.
it's just funny the way you say it. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah. And Violet Femmes, what can I get? Just one kiss. What can I get? Just one kiss. Du, 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 du. Yeah.
Mr. Rourke said you could do punk rock.
Punk rock? Nah, no good at that one.
It sounds like punk rock. Okay, so all right, so here's like XX and Rachel I know, but while Ace's audio is working good, I'm gonna just leave everything right as it is because usually Ace has a problem with her audio, but it's sounding good tonight. So we're just gonna rewrite this because we don't usually get this pleasure of Ace on a piano, huh? Ace.
Oh, thank you. No.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
normally
see.
have two phones, so I can see the chat now as well. So it's good to be able to answer the chat.
Oh yeah, you do have two phones now. Oh, good. That is good. So
Thanks for
here's the
the
funny
advice,
thing: is
XX.
XX says no secular with all women, and then Vladimir goes all.
They're teaching me. XX is teaching me how to get laid. She's teaching me how to pick up chicks.
Well, you certainly don't go and porn bomb people's channels, secular.
Well, I don't do that.
So it was a first last night.
So that's not. That was. If it was me, I wasn't deliberate. I cam to cam with it when it's mutual. When
Oh my God, did you hear what he just said?
I'm
Everybody,
going.
he said, if it was me, it wasn't deliberate.
Well, the cam might have been left on from that site I go to and find women to get off with.
Oh my God. Ace, did you hear him?
Yeah, I think that girl's doing your head in. That other girl that you're seeing, she's doing your head in.
I'm not seeing any girl, any gal.
I thought you were seeing someone and she was doing your head in.
You know, secular, tell me that I don't do your voice good because I'm not seeing any girl. Did you see what? Did you see what XX said? She said you act too desperate. The way you act with Debbie was so pathetic. You need to let them balls drop and man up. Ooh. Now
Oh,
I say it in her accent.
Yeah,
You
don't
act.
chase.
thanks for the advice. I needed that advice.
All right, here we go. You act
Definitely
too
don't chase it.
desperate. What, Ace? Or is somebody smoking weed?
Don't
Right.
chase after her. That's what they want. Let her
Who
come to
won?
you.
Oh, let them come to you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, is that how you do it? Wow. I wouldn't have never thought that. Huh.
You act too desperate. The way you act. So I know. Okay, so then no woman wants a desperate man.
XX, I haven't asked a woman on a date in like 20, probably 25 years, 20 years.
Her audio is starting to go now.
I can't remember the last time I pursued a woman, seriously. I always just acted aloof. I'd go to the club and dance by myself and they'd come to me. I ignored them. I was ignoring them.
You ignore them at the club, so Rourke's question is irrelevant. That if Secular came up to you in the club and offered to buy you a drink, would he
I don't
score?
offer them to buy drinks.
Forget it then.
I don't buy
Vlad
drinks.
thinks that the audio, the crunchy sound there on your audio, Ace, is the same as the porn bombers last night. I'm telling him that's your microphone. Micro. But I don't hear it now. Is she still there?
No, I think she's gone now.
I think so too. I'd take her advice, dude, because what you're doing now obviously is not working. Well, I think that the guys should get up here and we should just ask them questions like we did the other night. Vlad, Mr. Rourke, you're going to come up and join Secular so you can be asked questions from the ladies. I'm here. The cracking was bad. Yes, she released the Kraken. It was. It did. What do you guys think? Vlad, Mr. Rourke, Secular. I need answers. I need answers. Vladimir Daddy. Vlad Daddy. Secular, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you think that you did it by accident?
Did what?
Porn bombed me.
I don't think so, no. When did it happen? Last night?
Yeah, but that would mean that you accidentally made a clone of Mr. Rourke, too.
No, I didn't do that. Then it wasn't me. Because there's a site you can go on to find where you can talk with random strangers, but it's mostly guys. But every now and then, a sexy woman would be on doing her thing, looking for a partner to cam to.
Tell me, please, that this is really Vlad. Oh, that's...
Yeah,
Oh, we got Vlad up here, Mr. Rourke. Are you next? Rourke.
hold on, I'm trying to get my penis out. Takes a while.
I was so scared. I saw the writing. I said, I believe that's Vlad, but I'm so scared. I even said last night, Lemon, I go, are you sure it wasn't Vlad who did it? Oh, he told you?
You could protect yourself from that, right?
How?
Just before you bring them on the line, you change the layout of your screen, and you could put like a squared out thing that'll show up on the YouTube thing, and you'll be able to see what they're doing before you put it out on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you mean show up on my YouTube thing?
It's been a while since I used StreamYard, but if you go into like the layout settings, like where it shows you how you could lay out, like say you have 5 people, you could have like your
single screen
there, and then like the 4 other people in a box. You know what I mean? You know how it shows you all those different choices? Well, it's in one of those. You could put up a blank screen in front that will float on top of the display screen. So if somebody's coming up nude, you could kick them before it comes out on the screen. I'd have to show you, or just play around with it. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out next time on there. Now, Mr. Rourke says he's coming. Yeah, it's just, oh my God, laughing my ass off. So his pants was off for a guy hoping for a girl. That explains it.
Whose pants were off?
He's talking about
the person
me.
Who came out
now when I look for a cam-to-cam partner.
Your pants are down immediately?
No, not necessarily. There's a
So
lot of women that are into that.
you're sitting talking with us pantless right now.
No, I have superhero boxer shorts on.
Um,
I'm
and you just came
overcovering
off of
breach.
a cam to cam experience.
I already did it. I already got my relief. I don't need.
Did you wash your hands at least?
Yes.
Where'd work go?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, he said. Jesus Christ, he says. Oh my God.
Hey, you can't fault them for the honesty.
Yeah.
I know, but he
I don't
just said
have the
maybe.
energy or the money or the desire to go out and date. I'm like a lot of, I think a lot.
But dude, last night was a shit show. That fucking person is stringing you around like it. Well, it may not be the case, but that's what it looks like to everybody on the outside looking in. That was a real bad showing for you in that chat yesterday, bro.
Why did something happen and I missed it?
What happened?
Well, it's because his I'll just use his code name for the person so I don't name drop on your stream. But
Okay.
his queen was popping in and out of Bobble's chat last night. She would say something to him and then delete the message, and then say something to him, delete the message, and he was like chasing after the answers. It appears that way.
What's everybody gonna think? It doesn't look good for me, that's for sure.
It didn't look good for you, bro. It really didn't. It
Boy.
didn't. It really, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to shit on you, dude, by any means. You know me, I say it like it is.
Yeah, I don't blame
People
you.
might not like it, and people might be offended by it, but at least it's going to be true. You know what I mean?
Did you say anything last night?
No, I
Did
didn't
it
talk
come?
on the stream. To be 100% honest, man, I didn't even really have the intention of like watching. I just checked it out to see who was over there real quick, and then I just put my phone down and I just laid back in my chair and let it play in the background. And every so often, I would pick it up and look at the chat log and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt kind of bad for Spaceman. I think he got a rough ride yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
And I think it was totally unfair.
And for fucking appetizer, we had the fucking Vienna sausage flasher on my stream.
And that other person, if anybody listens back to that stream and listens to that person that was riding him so hard,
yeah,
if you listen to what she's saying nothing at all. And she's making conclusions and assumptions, but God help you if you do it on anything she says. I mean, she uses buzzwords and terminology, but she uses the wrong terms and the
What are you talking about?
I mean, she's fake smart, dude. Like, but anyway, I'm not going to get into it.
He's not talking about your queen.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm talking about the person that was being rough to Spaceman yesterday. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to name drop on your stream and shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Well,
he says I get relief online.
Sources. You have to have sources.
She's a doctor.
The voices? Okay, well, okay. So you do like the accent. He said, I get relief online to alleviate the desperation. I don't do hookers anymore. And then
I get off on being humiliated. It turns me on.
Oh my God, I bet you are.
That's what I did. That's what I did. I'm gonna do humiliation porn. Make $1,000 a day.
You know, maybe Terry is that guy that you see with the clothes pegs on his nipples getting kicked in the balls by some dominatrix.
No, I would be the guy laying there in the next bed while my girl is getting hammered by a stud. Well, I'm just like,
oh my God, that's even worse.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, now, so now you know what you're up for, Debbie. Not Debbie.
Well, actually, I wouldn't get into that. I'd have to be like, when I was doing that with my ex, I had to be with a woman. I couldn't be with just like her with the guy. I had to have a partner too. But I was in situations like that. I went to this spot, and some guys like that. Some guys like to see their woman with another guy.
Yeah, it's called cuckold.
Cuckolding, right? And I don't know if that's their thing, but I seen it happen up.
I thought that was doing it up the butt.
Cuckolding.
Mm-hmm. In England, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's when a guy
Yeah, I don't know.
shares his wife or girlfriend with another guy.
Yeah, I don't know about all that
I
shit.
thought that was swinging.
Well, that's
I'm
part
so
of the
I'm so
swinging thing.
behind on the lingo, I guess,
No,
huh?
swinging is like when like the couple will engage with other couples or other people or whatever. Cuckolding is like when the dude will be sitting there in the chair watching his wife get drilled.
Oh my
So,
God, that sounds
yeah, oh yeah, baby, give it to
Well,
him. You know, that type of crap shit.
swinging can entail
I wouldn't like that.
voyeurism or just doing it in the same room. Like you can be with your partner doing it in front of another partner.
Does the guy get to do you afterwards, Seth?
Huh?
Does the guy get to do you after he does your wife, secular?
Well, probably. Some guys are probably into that.
I was asking about you.
Who's
No,
worth telling to get
not
off of
me
YouTube?
personally. If I
Telling
was
you
into
to get
that,
off
I
of
would say
YouTube?
it. I would, you know. But
Well, he did say he might have been the flat. Oh yeah, but then again, he said he didn't by accident make a work clone.
Who's worth telling to get off of YouTube? Is he telling me to get off of
Rourke
YouTube?
is telling no. He's saying that his mother. He told his mother last night that somebody had cloned him, and then did what they did, right? And his mother said, "I told you to get off of YouTube." I told you to
YouTube
get
is a
off of
cesspool.
YouTube.
It really is. You know what I mean?
Who?
YouTube is a cesspool. You
Oh,
know?
I know, right? I know, but we're not all that bad, like XX says. We're in our
Everybody
level.
got their shit, man. Everybody, you know, myself included, right? So, you know what I mean? Who am I to judge how secular chases tail? Who is secular to judge on how somebody else makes their choices? You know what I mean? Like what
Plus,
works for
that
you?
might be like their little thing, like what they were doing last night in Bobbles, and him chasing her around. They might like that, and then they see each other, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna spank the shit out of you, you little
the
bitch."
thrill of the
Yeah, but I don't even know why anybody would want to waste their time on that person because that's a dead end avenue. But
She said she
to
just
each their own.
messaged him.
Good, that's cool.
my
What'd
queen.
she say? What'd she say? like we're all like in private in my living room or something.
You know,
No,
each
but
their own, man. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it, man. You know, I think it looked like a shit show on like a man's side behalf, but you know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna
To
have to
each
go
their
back
own,
and
man.
look.
And if that person's what makes you fucking go, then go for it, dude. But that's on you. You know what I mean? Ultimately, only people who like, let me put it in air quotes, care. I'm putting in air quotes because nobody really knows each other here, right? Other than,
Right.
but we'll step up and say something. I mean, those who don't just sit back and chat with their finger, right?
I've always dated women that were like different races or ethnicities, or they were way older than me, or they're like way younger. I've never like actually been with a woman that's my race and like my age or close to my age. They've always been sort of huge age gaps or different ethnicities or races. I never like
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
I've never connected with Caucasian American women.
That's exactly what made me say that. Yeah.
I probably likes those rough Harley
I
Davidson
so
guys.
wish that she could get on right now. This would be so fucking awesome.
I know, XX. Come on, go lock yourself in the bathroom and come on screen. Well, don't come on the screen. You know what I mean?
She probably has other people in the house where she can't talk.
Well, she does, but maybe if she locks herself in her car or something, and she could go on screen. We'd like to hear her.
I'm a
Give you a
drama queen. I love drama.
beating.
Yeah, that is for fucking sure you do, man, because you plunge headfirst into every fucking bit of it you can, I think, man. But whatever.
I prefer drama. I prefer drama king, but if somebody else sees me as a queen,
Mr. Rourke says, buy a boat, secular.
a boat. I had two different women leave me for guys with boats. But they had boats twice. The guys that they dated or when they
women give up the pee for the boat, bro.
I got yeah.
That's why down in South Florida they're everywhere.
A motorcycle or a boat. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Vlad isn't a boat man.
But the thing of it is, I never
all
liked to
Buy
be,
a boat from Vlad.
I never liked to be tied down. I was a minimalist. I like to be able to pick up and go. I didn't want toys. I didn't want stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now that
including your kids.
I have a young daughter now, so I have to, it's not about me. I have to have lots of stuff. But most of my adult life, I could pick up and go.
Like a nomad.
Nothing to tie me down. I was the happiest in my life was when I rented a room from an old Southern lady. I had a box of comic books, a duffel bag full of clothes. I didn't have a phone, a car. I was happy.
But how old are you then? In your 20s? I mean, we
No,
can't
I
go
was
back.
in my probably 29 to early 30-ish, something. I'd be living like that now if I didn't have my daughter. I like that. I was free. That was freedom. Most of my adult life, I didn't have a lot of stuff I could pick up and go. I like that.
I've known a few people like that, man.
Yeah.
And I've even gone through a phase of that, living light. I used to say.
Freedom, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I could be here for 2 months and then boom, I'd be in somewhere else. You know what I mean? Just go.
Right.
Pieces.
Most women end up with the kids. The girls can't do that.
I was very fortunate that I was able to line up good employment or whatever. It was always like a transitional move up. You know what I mean? Like even though I was traveling light, like I would move up like to a better job in another place or
right.
Plus you traveled for your job too, didn't you?
Well, you're lucky. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. What was that?
You're lucky if you had a job or a career. You're lucky because there really aren't many. A lot of us have never had a job.
Very fortunate with that my whole life, and I've always landed very good like jobs and also like government positions and then my time in the military and then my post-military service.
That probably has a lot to do with that. Looks good on a resume too,
Yeah, you should probably have a good pension then.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're all set. Somebody should. Oh, I think you're married already, right? So, unfortunate, ladies. Unfortunately, another good one taken.
I got a disability and a disability pension and a pension.
Oh, so you're good. You're good.
I own my own company. So
yeah, you do, right? Don't you sell boats?
No. I transport. I transport like high-end boats primarily, like real.
That's why I thought you sold them. I guess. Yeah. Where's Lemon tonight?
I have no idea.
No? Oh, you don't talk to him often, yeah. Well, I am not the guy for them. I need a woman to man up, go to work, and help out to man up.
It's about equality.
I am faithful. Absolutely faithful. Yeah. Even if I'm as miserable as I am, I'm still. Yeah.
Well, no, but I would take it even if you're miserable. Is that what you said? Don't mean he's faithful. Well, I was only kidding. I mean, I was just saying, like, I mean, I kind of know who he is. He seems like a good guy, actually. You know what I mean? And personally, I'm saying personally. Vlad. Not that Mr. Work. I mean, all of you.
Well, I thought you meant Lemon Lukey or that young dude.
I like Lemon Lukey.
You were biased towards him because he's 27.
Get the hell out of here. I've known Lemon for 3 years now.
Oh, is that so?
Lemon's a good dude, man.
Where do you know him from?
Dude.
Another, you know him from like another circle of YouTube.
Well, yeah, and I talked to him on the phone and shit. We talked for hours on the phone sometimes.
You never talked to me
on the phone. Lemon offline too. Yeah.
Huh?
I know Lemon offline too.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's funny and he's wicked smart.
Yeah, he's very smart, man. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not like he's not, even though you know what? He's cocky, but he's not annoyingly cocky like most 20-year-olds. You know what I mean?
He sees through bullshit.
He what?
He sees through bullshit, man.
Yeah, he does.
He good grasp on reality.
Yeah, he does. He's very good. He's spiritual too. He's like, into like knowing the whole picture of everything, Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lemon's a good
XX says Lemon's awesome. Are you jealous, Secular?
Yes, I am jealous. I am jealous, as a matter of fact.
I think in a way we're all jealous of that 27 age, but not, I mean, I'm glad to
Like
have lived my life too. I certainly wouldn't want to be.
I can't compete with that young stud. He probably has more stamina than me.
Oh God, you'd be amazed. Older men have stamina too, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. I could
Yeah.
vouch for that. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
I'm not
pretty
trying to
sure
keep
it
my
wasn't you, Vlad, in that flash photograph.
God, no, you know. Well, I don't know if you noticed it, but like God, I wouldn't. If I had a dick looking like that, I wouldn't show it. Trust me.
Oh, you seen it? Lad, you seen it? Sarge?
What, on the video that
Yeah.
she got? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
No kidding. Wow.
It was awful.
Well, let me ask
No,
you this, Tracy, and let me ask you
yeah,
this. Is it anybody from is it a regular commentator? That's all I'll ask.
no,
A regular commenter, not commentator.
no, no. It's not. I don't think. Do you think so, Vlad?
What was that?
Do you think that it is?
A regular commenter.
What a regular
Like
comment.
somebody that's regularly on my channel?
No, I think I know who it was.
Yeah, I think.
And Lemon told you that already. I
Yeah,
talked
he
to
did.
Lemon.
He's working on it, right?
Yeah. It fits that person's MO. It might not be their junk. I think they probably took a video clip and uploaded it, like, and played it.
Oh, really? I didn't even think of that.
Well, that's
And
usually
there I
what
was.
people do.
There I was, screenshotting it, seeing if I recognized it. He says he just begged his queen to message him, and she
Well,
did.
yeah, because she's watching the stream. Of course, she's going to message. She sees what he writes in the chat.
XX said she had a dream that it was you. No, we're not talking about Power Cashew. We're talking about people who flash people. And desperate girly men. Did Rourke stomp off because we were talking about Lemon? No, it's her Rourke. Where'd Lee Thomas go? He said he was. No. Have you not seen her channel where she's talking about you? Oh, she's talking about secular?
Who is?
Your queen.
I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Your queen? Doesn't she call you her queen? No,
King.
not her queen. I'm so sorry. Her king. I'm sorry. My big.
Yeah.
Freudian slip.
But
Really,
one of her members thinks it's him. She's referring to, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, one of her members thinks that her king is him?
Yeah, that's what it appears like by the comment section.
Oh, I'll have to go look.
I'll have to check that out. I noticed it popped up on the notifications.
Yeah.
Vladimir Daddy. Are you asking Vladimir Daddy if it's him? If it's him, or if I think these girls want you to do that, Vlad. No,
I don't understand that question.
What'd you say?
I didn't understand.
I think there's a typo there or something. Where is this? No, but they're working on it.
Yeah, she didn't look bad, dude. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Last night was enough to see, man. But
I'm gonna have to go back and check out Pablo's fucking the rest.
I'm in no position to judge nobody or cast any judgment on anybody. So
only thing is, I won't be able to see the comments.
all I can do is offer advice, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's why she was saying something like, or he was saying, neither is somebody who keeps rocking.
Get on your work.
What?
Pork, get on the panel.
Yeah, Pork. Come on, Pork. Pork. He says, I will need therapy to ease the pain. I've been blocked about 7 times. Yeah, but she keeps letting you back in. Yeah, come on, you guys. Lee, the men of the channel, get up here, and then we're going to have a little Q&A session.
Oh, do we have to do that again?
Oh, you hated it? I liked it. Fine, then don't. Just talk about women.
Let's talk
I
about
keep
what
trying to get
you
the
like.
women to come up here.
Tracy, I was thinking today, we don't know, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What's your hobby? What do you like?
This is my hobby.
Yeah, I could
Uh-oh.
never be treated that way, dude.
You could never what?
I could never allow myself to be treated in that manner. Like,
Mr. Rourke, did you see what happened in that live stream last night?
I could, like, you know what I mean? I could take a lot of bullshit, and I do, you know what I mean? Let's be perfectly honest, you know? But, like, there's certain points where a man has just got to say, you know what, man? Fuck that.
Mr. Rourke?
I did see what happened.
Not the flasher. I'm talking about the thing
question,
with secular.
yeah,
With
the question,
secular?
it's a breaking down of a person for what reasoning? Why do you want to break somebody down so much to reveal what?
Because it's a power control move, dude. That's what it is.
You know that he's talking about Secular's queen and not the
Yeah, I know.
district attorney.
Don't you talk about my queen like that. There's actually some really nice Filipino ladies that I've been talking to. Gail's
Okay.
Adventures. One of them's real nice. Her and her husband, American husband, just celebrated their anniversary. They're a nice little, they're clean and wholesome chat, good adult, mature fun. This sweet as pie. I'm going to start spending a lot of time with those ladies.
With those ladies?
Sweet as pie.
I bet. Oh my God. So
Is that what
funny.
you just said?
That they're sweet as pie?
No. You're going to try and get with some dude's Filipino wife?
No, I didn't say that. There's like a circle of that.
Oh yeah, they're always in a circle. They're always in a circle. They're always that community is very very tight and like
I'll get with his wife if he's a cuckold, yeah, but he's probably not into that.
Watching me bang his wife.
the way you said it, that's what it sounded like.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like
there was something. I was like, damn, dude.
There's Panay, the Panay nurse in England. There's a Panay nurse in America Channel. There's Gail's Adventures. They're all channels that are, I think they're based in America, like in America or England, or thereabouts.
But why are you gonna chase after tail that's thousands of miles away, bro?
Well, just no, I'm not really chasing the tail. I'm just to socialize with them and have fun, talk to.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having friends all over the world, that's for sure. But I wouldn't go chasing after any long relationship. And shit.
Well, I had an offer. I knew this guy worked with in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Chip. He was from Cambodia, and his wife was actually Caucasian American. She went over there, brought him home over here, and he was always complaining about her. She said, "Man, she doesn't cook, she doesn't do anything," and always complaining. And he had offered. He had a female friend, this Cambodian lady, that he was trying to fix me up with. But I started talking to her, and she wanted to come over here, but it was too.
And she understood English just well enough to know that you fucking creeped her out.
No.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just playing with you.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I creeped her out. Maybe I did, but she wanted to come over, and she said, I'll help. I'll cook for you. I'll help you look after your daughter. And she wanted to go into business, get a nail salon open. And it's like, I'm not going through all that.
I know you've got an infatuation with Asian women. Yeah. Let me correct your buddy.
Who said, oh my God.
Because apparently on one of his videos, he said I said a bunch of real negative shit about you, which is not true, by the way. But
who said that?
Oh, that fucking nutcase, dude.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Secular, that I said a bunch of shit that I didn't say. But I did say I found it kind of weird and creepy that you made that video, like admitting your infatuation with Asian women.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I do. I did
say that.
Okay. I don't know that.
I did say that.
Absolutely.
But if you know what I mean? Because for me, I didn't know you at the time, and I'm like, man, this guy's putting it out like on blast. Like to me, it seemed like at a fetish level, right?
It used to be, but
because my wife is Asian, right? I have an Asian wife.
Oh, is that right? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Ooh, that's like there was attention
What
there.
country? I'm just curious. What country?
Thailand.
Thailand. Okay, great.
I love
Great
that.
food. Great
She's a
food.
doctor.
You like iPad?
Yeah. So,
Well,
but
where I live, I see a lot of white guys, a lot of good-looking, successful white guys, average white guys, blue-collar white guys with Asian women, and I'm being honest about it. When I see another white guy with an Asian lady, I feel happy for him. That's right or wrong, good or bad. That's how I feel about it.
but that was the only, like, if you were gonna even at that, I wouldn't even say it was a negative thing. Because
Well,
I
you
didn't
can.
know
You
you.
have every right to say it's a negative thing. If I
No,
do
but I
or
didn't.
say
But it
something that
wasn't.
freaks you
But
out,
when
you
I
can put
did
it
say
on
it,
my
I
page.
wasn't saying it in that way. I was just saying
Okay,
that's kind of fucking weird. It's because I'm not. You know what I mean? Because me, I
right.
haven't, and I didn't know you.
How
That
did
was
you
that
meet
night
her,
I went with that
Vlad?
dude
How'd you
on your
meet her?
channel, and we went through your videos. We
Right.
went through all your videos,
Right.
and we're so we could figure you out because
Right.
we're.
Well,
This
I
he's
have been
getting.
that creepy guy before in the workplace.
Well, we're
I've
trying
been
to
called into the
understand.
office. I've been called into into HR. Hey, Terry, you're making comments you shouldn't be making. That was in a politically correct area. Where I work now, all black. Honey sweetie all day long. I've had my ass grabbed. Not
Oh
uptight
my
at
God.
all. I love it.
Uh,
I don't like
uh-huh.
working in politically correct, hypersensitive work.
No, yeah, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to be that way. You should
Yeah.
be the way you are. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like,
Well, no offense
that was
taken. That's even if that's people can feel how they want about me or anybody else.
that was the same night that I left a comment on your video about when you did that video for Survivor Girl about like, hey, I'm gonna go pick her up. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna take Roscoe out too. And I left that comment. Hey, how did that fucking work out for you? Because
Yeah,
I was getting pissed
I
off
don't
at
take any of it personal or serious.
no,
I don't
exactly.
I
delete.
saw
That was
Secular on that channel the other night. He said, well, I didn't see him on it, but I saw him in comments.
On what
He said,
channel?
that channel.
That I popped in
And
for
he
a
said,
minute.
we're here for you.
Well, there was
Yeah.
a concern with a family member. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
dude. The best piece of advice I can give you on that, man, is run away and stay away as fast
Yep.
as
Right.
that's gonna bring you nothing but trouble. I'm just telling you like it is. What you do with it, that's on you.
I hear
Me
you.
or
I'm
him or
not gonna
all of
speak.
us. Everybody, I
I'm not
think,
gonna
right?
play. I'm not gonna play that guy's game. I'm not gonna speak shit about him. I don't
Yeah.
care, dude. Let him live in his alternate universe and do his
Mm-hmm.
fucking.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time where he was a good guy and he used to talk about cool, interesting subjects, and that was the stuff that I enjoyed. That has been long gone since he left
Yeah,
the.
he progressively has changed.
Yeah.
Worse.
So, unfortunate as it is, man, that's why it's just like, you know what, I have nothing to speak to him other than say, hey, man, this is what's up. Be careful. Do what you do.
Yeah. I just feel like, sometimes I check just to make sure, like, I don't know, it's not
It
starting
makes me
again,
out to be some top level Russian fucking asset. That's why I made the Vladimir Putin.
All of us, yeah, we all are. We all are.
That was the whole reason behind the Vladimir Putin account. Just,
I know.
I'm a top level Russian asset. Well, I may as well be the top fucking Russian. You know what I mean? So,
I know, right? It's crazy talk. Crazy talk.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is. Do you golf? Where's Rookie? Rookie, speak up. Say something.
I'm just listening. Can you hear me?
Cam did camming it over there?
I didn't even remember that he was
I'm
on.
not camming. I can just.
Rookie.
Who else
Can't hear
was
me?
on? Oh, no,
Rourke.
Okay.
Cork.
You can't hear me?
Yeah.
No, we can hear you now.
Hey, Mr. Rourke, are you in Detroit? Do you live in Detroit?
No, I live in Oakland County.
Oh, do you? So do I. I'm in Ferndale.
I don't see a lot of white guys with Asian women.
Troy and Ann Arbor.
They're neighbors. They don't even know it.
Those are both areas where a lot of Asians have recently moved into and have heavy populations. But there's not too many. There's not too many areas here in Michigan where you see a lot of Asian people.
No, I do. I see that. I notice it.
No, get out of there. Talking to my dog, sorry.
Yeah, I'm in Oakland County too.
Oh, yeah, so they live close to each other. How did you meet your wife, Vlad?
On vacation.
Oh, you were over there in Thailand on vacation? Or was that somewhere else and she was vacationing?
No, vice versa.
Oh, she was vacationing here and she moved here for you? That's nice. So you guys had like a long distance relationship first?
For very little bit. She from a very extremely wealthy family, and so travel wasn't an issue, and
That
she was
works out.
also going to university here to get her PhD and all that. So
Yeah.
Oh, she was coming here anyway to like go to school?
Yeah.
Oh, that worked out good then. Yeah.
She's got associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD.
Wow.
She's been in school. Well, she's what now? 41. She's been in school since she left high school. She's finishing up her second PhD.
Really?
I think, June or July or whatever, the next end of the next quarter, whenever that falls.
So you guys must have some pretty interesting conversations, huh?
Why she wastes her time with my sorry ass is beyond me. But, yeah.
Well, you're like intelligent, and I think somebody that intelligent would somebody who is just as equally as intelligent.
She's book smart.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you guys been together, Sarge?
11 years.
Oh, that's good. You have kids? Did you say you have any?
Yeah, a daughter, not mine, not like my seed.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Not your seed.
Yeah.
Oh. I met a guy at the hospital the other day who was married to a woman who was Japanese and Jewish.
I'm fucking miserable, dude.
What?
Miserable.
What's miserable?
I'm miserable.
Why?
Oh, I won't get into it on a fucking live stream.
Ah. I thought you were telling us that you were. That's not happened. I think kind of some days we all are, right? I was feeling miserable before.
I've been miserable for 2 fucking years, so.
Really? That sucks. That sucks. I wonder, if that's just how. Remember when we were growing up and that song by Jay Giles, "Love Stinks"? We should have all
my angel's a centerfold.
Yeah, but "Love Stinks" when he was he loves her, but she loves him. He loves somebody else. He just can't win. I hear my stomach.
Wasn't a one-hit wonder, but they were like a one-album wonder.
Who, Jay Giles? No.
No, they had more than one hit.
Well,
they had more than one hit. Oh, yeah.
Most people, you say Jay Giles, they're going to think back to that one album that had Centerfold, had that song that you were singing.
Yeah, and they had the flip side of Angel is a Centerfold on the 45 was good. It was Rage in the Cage. Remember that? Na 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 na. You don't remember that one?
You're talking about 45 RPMs. I remember.
Yeah, it was I'm a rage in the cage. Na, 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 na. I love that song. It was better than Side A. But Angel is a Centerfold is a good one too. They were pretty good. I always wished I was some freaking rock star's daughter or something.
I always enjoyed Supertramp.
I love Supertramp.
Yeah. Crime of the Century.
Now they've been around for a long time, and I always try to research Supertramp, but you don't hear. There's not much you can research about them.
Their shit is so copyrighted and locked up, man. It's hard to even find copies of stuff on YouTube from them.
Yeah, I like them. I like that. Goodbye, stranger.
Fool's Overture.
Nice. What is it called?
Fool's Overture, the song about Winston Churchill, is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to listen to that one. My friend likes Supertramp too. My friend Cashew Pitbull that comes in here. The one with the Pitbull.
Supertramp.
Ace says she was in a 20-year relationship and they're best friends now.
You should have married him and stayed with him.
Well, they're best friends, but does that... Now, sometimes people are still in a relationship and they're just best friends now.
Yeah.
Yep.
don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Like I'll protect my family for everything. You know what I mean, and everything like that. But everything else is dead.
That's sometimes that's the thing about like relationships. That's the best part is it makes you feel young again and giddy. You know, I think it's like the giddiness and the anticipation of seeing them, and you could just feel, I don't know, just fun, you know, when there's somebody that you've got makes you
Yeah,
feel
but
good.
you shouldn't feel like you're when you're in a relationship. You shouldn't feel that you're most lonely, right?
That you're what?
When you're in a relationship, right, or a marriage or a relationship, you shouldn't feel more lonely than you've ever felt before in your life,
Oh,
right?
there's nothing worse than that.
Yeah,
Nothing worse than sitting right next to somebody and feeling like alone.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
worst.
sometimes you can put the spark back into it. You can make it, you can
Yeah.
Sometimes
reignite it.
it's tough though. Like if there was like what's the, you know, like if somebody cheated on somebody was unfaithful, that's hard to get back to spark because it's hard
That
to
is.
get.
I,
Huh?
I think the old timers, the World War II generation, was better at that,
That's the
working
last
through that
thing I
than
want
we
to
are.
mention.
Sometimes you go in and out on Vlad on your audio.
Yeah, it's because I got my phone down. I'm actually twisting a J right now. That's
Oh, you're lucky. Is that like a patio that sometimes you're out on when I see you?
I'm always on my patio. This is where I sleep. I sleep out here, man.
You know what, you guys, where I live in Michigan, the city I live in, we have marijuana dispensaries, stores, and they're really classy places. Really nice. I told myself I would smoke weed if it ever became legal, and I did a few times. I went in there. They're really very classy places, the way they're
Do you
set up.
like weed? Have you
Yeah,
ever? You had never smoked weed before?
I did it. I liked it the first two times I tried it back in the early 80s, but after that, I could never get the same effect. I don't know. I wasn't in the right environments or around the right people. It just made me uncomfortable. I just liked alcohol and cocaine. Those were my.
See, that's the thing I've noticed too. I think it's a bit with my age and also too the big period of time that I stopped smoking because I used to be a habitual smoker for years and years, daily, multiple joints a day. Then I stopped throughout my time in the military and the government and all that. And then
Hmm.
after I got back, it helped me with my PTSD. You know, it helped me sleep at night and all this stuff. But like I noticed, like sometimes I'll get some like weed that will fuck me up, and I don't like it, dude. I don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like. I mean, it's just a real shitty. Like I'm fucking super tired. I feel like shit, and then some, and it's like fucking great. You know what I mean? It just depends on what I get. I guess sometimes I guess maybe it's too strong or something for me. I don't know, but like
No, I
sometimes
think what you're
I don't
experiencing
I don't
is
enjoy it at all.
nutrients. You can
Is
taste
what?
nutrients. You can sometimes taste the nutrients in the weed. A lot of the guys that are growing weed grow hydro, which is the roots are in water as a medium. A lot of people, you know, prefer their weed organically done in soil or potting soil.
Yeah, that's
Is
possible. I
Pleasant
used to
Ridge
grow
near
weed.
you guys?
Yeah,
Oh, that's where Lee lived.
yeah. I live right next to it. I'm on the street. I'm one street over from it. It's a nice area, nice parks and stuff. So what's different about the weed now, like from back in the 70s and the early 80s? You had the
The
Acapulco Gold,
concentrations of the
Colombian.
THC.
What was going on was the cartels were knocking all the keef off of it and sending the keef to Europe, and they were sending basically the weed that the Americans were smoking was called herb without any crystals on it. And what happened was is people started growing indoors, and back in the day you could probably get about 400 for an ounce. Now you're probably looking at maybe anywhere from like $80 to 250 at the most.
Well,
For an ounce?
I sold weed for a little bit for a minute back in the late 90s, and I can't remember how much. It wasn't that much for an ounce. It was like around 100 or something. But I was nickel and dime selling it. I didn't do it for a long time, but I never got into smoking it though.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
See,
Vlad,
now
have
I'll
you ever
smoke
been
like
to Michigan?
who me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I travel all over the country all the time.
Do you like Michigan? Have you been to Detroit?
No, I avoid Detroit.
Never. You haven't been there? No.
No, no. Well, there's not too many people buying like $200,000 center console fishing boats in Detroit. So
They actually have a boat show.
yeah, I know.
What?
There's a boat show in Detroit.
Yeah, there's one in Novi too, I think.
Yeah, they got a song. It's "You Deserve a Brand New Boat." You ever heard it, Seth?
I know I haven't.
Oh, it's a great song. It's
that's where Secular's ex-girlfriends met their boyfriend.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's in Detroit. There's a bunch of we were on the water. We're right on the water, so all along.
Well, you got
Michigan, there's places for both.
You got what is it? The capital? What's it?
Traverse City, Port Huron, all them places.
That's the capital of Michigan?
Lansing.
No,
Lansing's in there.
Lansing. All up there, man. You got the big cigarette boats. Those go a lot. Lake Michigan, Muskegon, and all that. All along that lake shore. You got huge. It's a huge.
What are you guys all doing over there?
Hey,
I go to Massachusetts too. Sometimes Rhode Island.
You've been to Massachusetts? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Boston.
What part?
Boston. What else? Rhode Island. I go to sometimes New Hampshire. I avoid the Northeast though as much as possible. The most routes I like to do is like what I call the Gulf Coast. So I'll go like Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi.
Mississippi. How's Mississippi? Do you like that place?
Yeah, I do. It's nice up there. I'll also do like as far as like the I-95 corridor. Like I try not to go further north than say like Maryland or Delaware. You know what I mean? Because the tolls get really expensive. Because don't forget, I'm driving my dually truck, and then I have like a triple axle trailer. I pay the same rates a semi pays when they go through the
toll. That's fucking expensive, isn't it?
That's like when you get up into New York, that to cross the bridge, it's almost $200, dude, to New York. Just to cross the bridge. So
yeah, I know that bridge over to Newport, Rhode Island, is expensive.
Well, that's why I'll take the 2.5-hour detour and go up by what now it's called the Mario Cuomo Bridge, but used to be the Tappan Zee Bridge, and go into
Mario Cuomo. That's not. Oh, it was Giuliani who had the fucking hair dye dripping down the sides of his face.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
That's funny. Hi, Kai Bear. Kai Bear is in Australia.
Another awesome Kai Bear. How you doing, baby?
It's funny how I like how like it seems like a lot of people from Michigan and from Australia. I like how that's the thing I like about YouTube or the internet, I guess. But I like YouTube way better than Facebook. That's for sure.
Right. Well, I think you get a lot of the Michiganders from the Chosen One circle because he does his thing right where we're at. So we're drawn to it.
We're Chosen One cult.
Yeah, you could call it that. But I'm part of
that's exactly what it is. If you go by definition, that is a fucking cult.
Well, some of us, the ones that haven't been, I'm part of one of the reject crew. We're the outcast.
Prudently isn't. Prudently left.
I got banned just because I went over to Ollie's stream to see what the fuck was going on, dude.
Yeah, crazy, right? Isn't that fucking nuts? And Prudently was in there the night.
Why did you do that? I'm like, why did I do that? Because I said, if there's somebody fucking saying something, I'm going to go see for myself.
Right. Well, right. I met Tom a few times in person, and he's different. So, but
Prudently was in there when he was fucking kicking out everybody, for like if they were giving me encouraging thoughts or anything or leaving any comments.
Yeah, I heard something about that. That's horrible. That's weird, man.
Well, he went off on Diane, and he went off on Daisy. He went off on not Daisy the dog, but oopsie Daisy. He went off on Diane Ostertag, Diana Santos, and then freaking Prudently was like, I can't even believe you guys are I'm not going to sit here while someone tells me who I can and can't hang around with.
Right.
And then she even left that comment on mine.
The worst thing is I have this Mama Marie and Dolly and Faye all saying they're like my friend and this and that, but none of them fucking stuck up for me in there. Oh, none of them said, "Hey Tom, no, that's how."
Look what they all did to me.
They think we're
you know what I mean?
Both sides.
And they're the same ones that were sitting in that stream watching what was going on to report back to them.
The thing is they everybody knew that I've been going through that for a long time and that he wasn't on that channel. First. I was on that channel before I was even went to that Louis channel. Fucking, he's the one who stalked me there, and it became like an obsession. Like I was the face of everything he hated.
What channel did you go to, Tracy?
That's a cult over there, dude. That's a cult by the very definition, dude.
Talking about the other one. Ace says I got blocked for no reason when Survivor Girl got modded, which was so weird. That was crazy. Probably because they knew I would be like, what? And blow a fit or something. Kai says I haven't been to Chosen One's channel for so long. He still does interviews in Detroit. Oh, does he? I don't know.
There's many snakes that have come off of that area, that channel, and.
But I've been going to, but I go to different channels too, and I see some people from, the other channels that I go to and stuff. So that's pretty neat. I just like YouTube because it gives you a chance to. Well, I like the live streaming because I like that it's like the regular people that come, and then you get like like us guys and stuff. I like that. It makes you feel like it's your circle.
A few times checking it out because some of the people were pretty cool. Some of the mods I thought were pretty cool at the
time. Here or on CW?
On the Cults channel.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to get a good laugh out of all the desperate ones. You know what I mean? Like fucking kissing ass and some of the stupidity. I would just get a entertainment, to be honest with you. But other than that, like I didn't give a fuck about getting booted. Like I didn't care, like whatever. I'm not even subscribed to your fucking channel, so I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't really care, but I just weird. Like, well, why did you? Well, because, dude, I'm gonna go look for myself. I'm not gonna rely on other people to spoon feed me whatever their narrative is. You know what I mean? Like, and if that's wrong, fuck, I'm wrong then, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he doesn't act like most fucking most YouTubers anyway. Most YouTubers want subscribers and they want people in their live streams. They don't go around blocking people for those reasons. I mean, most YouTubers don't even have the time to go.
Well, he's unstable.
A lot of that though is him
narcissist.
Him demonstrating control.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's narcissist. That's why I did that video on him.
And his mods follow suit. The others that are in there become fearful. There's people in there that are afraid to go to other streams because they don't want to get reported back and get blocked. Yeah. That is actually what happens there.
He's unstable. That's what the thing is.
Like
I'm laughing because Kai said. I'm laughing because Kai said, "Where's Mr. Rourke? Is that him on the panel on the horse?" No, that's Vlad. Kai Bear.
I'm on the panel though.
Yeah, Mr. Rourke has the white.
You might not have recognized Mr. Rourke because he didn't have his penis out.
You might have it out now for all we know.
He could for all we know. We all could. That was so funny. The one on the Shetland pony. Remember they were saying, who was saying that? That was funny.
I think Secular.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Fucking Secular, you scared me half to death.
Superhero. They're superhero shorts. I'm covered up. These were a gift I got 7 years ago. They haven't fallen apart.
Fucking Secular, I swear to God, don't do anything. Oh, let me see what color that chair is you're sitting on.
The what?
Are those underoos?
This is the color of the what? The chair? This is a retro table. This is a table from the early 70s. I got it.
You wear the same shirt as the fucking porn bomber, bro.
Oh, that's what they tell me.
Is that a white chair? Is that a white chair?
That's awesome. It's a retro chair. I got a retro.
Wasn't it a white wall too, Rourke?
That's a retro table from the 70s.
I know, but it was a white chair, a white wall, and a black t-shirt. It was exactly what the person was wearing, everybody.
They're trying to make it look like it was me. They're setting me up.
What? Oh, there's Vlad. I can barely see you. It's always dark where you are, Vlad.
No, I have myself purposefully backlit.
Purposely black backlit. See, you're wearing a baseball kind of shirt, aren't you? Or no?
Just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
You're wearing pants, though,
Well,
right?
I'm wearing pants too, though. Yeah.
I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. I gotta brush my teeth.
All right.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
listening. I'll be
Oh, good.
backstabbing.
You're wearing pants.
I'm putting the
Good.
volume up.
No backstab.
The top.
Well, Rourke.
Go put your pants on.
Well,
I'm kind of speechless right now.
Why?
Because of his pants.
I'm not used to seeing a man in his underwear on my phone.
Well, you don't open the messages I send you?
Huh?
You don't open the messages I send you?
No.
Good. Vladimir Daddy, he's cool. I like how Ace calls you Vladimir Daddy.
That's because she's well trained.
She's a good ace.
She is a good ace. She is. Kai, you haven't been here when Sec is your hair natural. Naturally gray.
It's a wig.
When he comes back, he'll answer. Kai, I can't believe you haven't been here when Vlad is here. He's here. Okay.
No, they've been here before. I've been here.
Yeah, I know. Maybe she doesn't recognize you without your Russian accent. He usually talks like this.
I only did that for like about 5 minutes.
Huh?
I only did that for like about 5 minutes.
No, I know. I'm saying when I talk for you.
Yeah.
Survivor girl, look at all the boyfriends you have. Aw.
No coffin, please.
No coffin. I usually block myself when I'm choking and choking. I'll like block my mute so I can choke.
Yeah.
Rachel said, your boys club. They're also sweet too.
Yeah, we love our Survivor girl.
I used to be one of the biggest assholes in your periphery for the longest time. So
you made yourself that way. But look how forgiving I am.
Yeah.
I'm sweet like that. Because
Yeah,
you were getting wrong information about me. That's why.
I never got vile. I never did. I never came
over. No, but you got wrong information about me. That's why.
I just stayed out of it. I tried so long to fucking convince that person to fucking just let it go, dude.
Think about something else. I saw Lemon one time, like trying to be like, get him to think about a different subject and think about something else.
And you just can't, dude. It's just like, oh no.
It seems like maybe now. I hope he is. When I saw it going where it was just like a blanket thing and everybody was a Russian spy, I just
Lemon and I think his head exploded this last week with me popping up on your stream and everything like that.
The funny thing too is I'll look sometimes at the videos when I leave them up and what the what happens to just be frozen on the screen, and I was just I was looking and it's each person basically that was there. There's Lemon and you and Spaceman. Now Spaceman's over there on bobbles all the time on the panel.
Yeah, his head must be fucking rupturing. It must have.
When I saw it go that way, when it became you're all, and then why did you all come over here? Now you blew my cover. I said, oh, this fucking rocket's about to fucking take off. I said, I just sat back. So this is fucking, yeah. Because I knew I've been saying for a long time that's not just regular trolling or anything. It was far beyond.
He lost his shit at me when I had a stream and one of your clones came into my stream and I didn't boot it right away.
That was him, That's when he made that video, remember? And he was
Yeah,
talking for it, and he's
screaming.
screaming, "Die, C word, die,
Yeah,
die, die, C word, die."
yeah,
And he kept screaming it over and over.
Yeah,
yeah.
there
That
was
was
Yeah,
SG's car. There was an SG's car. I usually
no,
don't.
no, but there was a clone of me in there, and of
in
I
my
think there
chat
was yeah, in your chat.
and Ollie
He
too.
kept trying to tell you it was in my chat. I mean, his chat too. And she's over here and here telling me this, and I, because I saw it in the video. I saw that in the video, and I was like, but I think I came into that chat too and said that's not me. Remember, into your room.
I think it's possible. It's
Hmm.
possible because you weren't banned. I never banned you, so.
I ended up being banned because I tried to talk in there when I
Oh, I
would
did.
freaking.
Yeah, I did ban, but actually, in reality, I ended up banning the clone account, right? Because I banned that account. Oh no, 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 no! I actually went to your page and I banned you. That's right.
You did, yeah.
After the fact, because I was like, I even told Lemon, I said, you could tell her, dude, because I know you talked to her. I said, it's not like uh ban again. I just don't want a bunch of bullshit coming on my
It
stream.
was when you were having those ones though, where like it was late night and nobody was in there really, but sometimes Lemon would be there, and I
Yeah,
wanted to say hi to Lemon, but I couldn't. So I
yeah,
left him a note. I said I tried to say hi to you last night, and but I
yeah.
never
Yeah,
usually
because
went
yeah,
to
at
yours,
that
but
point,
just
yeah, at that point you were blocked. That's when I would do like I would just run the dubstep
hmm
music in the back
yeah.
and shit. Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
just wanted to. One night I saw Lemon was there, and I just wanted to say hi to him, but I couldn't. So I was like, but he must have me blocked, because you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I like having the live streams. I like them.
Well, you're not blocked now, but I don't really stream, so
We don't really do anything on there
You were
anymore.
doing those peaceful. What do you call them? What was that you were doing? That was so soothing and relaxing.
the the
Mama
lurkers,
Mari was going over there too.
lurkers
You,
lounge.
Brad.
Workers Lounge. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, that's
Everybody's
what
using that term now. I coined that phrase, lurkers. I coined that.
lurkers. I've heard that before, but the loungers. That's Rachel will say she came up with that one.
No, yeah, no, she took that from me. I used to always say that in Vern shit. Fuck lurkers.
Loungers, though she said.
Well, maybe
Kyler says, "I wonder who does the thumbs down. You are so sweet." What's your theory on that, Vlad?
somewhat.
It's sadistic.
Who does the thumbs down?
Who comes down?
Who does my? Have you ever seen the thumbs down?
I never really paid attention to your ratios. I know for a
My
while.
ratios. Let me tell you this, and I do think that when it's this excessive, that it does kind of affect your channel. Like maybe it doesn't pop up and recommended. That's what I think. That I don't pop up and recommend. I think that's why my subscribers are holding at 411, and it seems like I can't get more subscribers. So
That
you
dude,
guys, if you have any friends, tell them to
that
come over
dude
here and
has so
subscribe.
many. That dude has so many sock accounts that,
I know. I've heard him saying he had a
and
couple of years ago.
he
He said he had
will
40 stock
he will
accounts.
sit there and log into each and every one of them and go and thumb up or thumb down a video, because when he was all hot on Jules and she was getting ratioed, he'd go in and re-ratio it back, and he'd do that for Tiffany's videos too.
Well, me, if say I've got 16 thumbs up and 16 thumbs down, then it's it's like within an hour that it will be 17 thumbs. Like whatever it is, they want to keep it that way. Whoever it is, and I've been 50-50 for the last over probably about 8 months now on my YouTube. The ratio thing,
Yeah,
thumbs up
yeah,
to thumbs down. I've been 50-50. Isn't that sick?
yeah. I wouldn't
That's
stress it too much.
No, I'm not stressing it.
Yeah.
But that's how far the obsession was going, and that somebody
Like,
would actually be, you knew that they weren't even watching the video. They were just, as soon as the ding would come that I had a new video up, thumbs
well, the
down.
funny thing is that they just ratio it just a little bit, right? They don't shoot their whole load, right? They don't come in with 75 accounts and put 75 thumbs down. Like they wait in case your number goes up. They'll make sure that the number
Yeah,
of thumbs down still
yeah,
exceeds the ones that are up.
always, always, always.
Yeah,
Well,
It
you know
is.
what? You've earned your subscribers, so I'll recommend your channel because you've earned it.
Thank
There
you.
you go. There you go.
Well, I know that's kind of like a veiled insult, but thank you, Sec.
It's not an insult, it's just a way of
Okay.
thinking.
Secular's all over the place, so it's
I
good.
know he is. So you should
Picking up ideas
recommend
from
that.
the World War II generation. You gotta
Sometimes I get surprised because I'll drop people's link all the time and shit, and and tell my mods, oh, you can drop people's channels links and stuff. But sometimes I'll be in rooms and I'm a mod and they don't say, oh, drop your link, so that people aren't always equal, but whatever.
Yeah, well, it depends where you're at too, right? You got to think like if you look at like pages that like channels say that deal with people that are on the streets or stuff like this, or you know what I mean, without
Hmm.
I'm just trying to be very general, but a lot of these people are selfish in their own way. Remember,
Yeah,
remember
but
I said
not
I'll
not
elaborate
all.
on what I believe because somebody was talking about people like donating and shit to people, these people that are on the streets and everything, and how crazy it is. I say the people that are doing the donating, like that
Oh,
will
you
send
fucking whore.
like somebody a box of fucking bags or send $100 to help feed these people that are in a fucking different state from them, right? People they don't even know, and they'll send them a kind gesture, right? No, they're fucking selfish. Those are the most
Oh yeah,
selfish
you said that.
people
I
in the
wanted
chat.
you to elaborate on that.
You know why they're the most selfish in the people in the chat? I'll tell you why.
What?
I'm not I'm not saying this applies to every single one of them, but the
Hmm.
far big majority of them. The reason is because these same people that go out of their way and do this and go to that post office and send that out to whoever's doing whatever, right? Are probably driving past fucking 4, 5, 6, 10 fucking people that could use that same help in their own community.
Hmm.
They don't
Yeah.
get the reward from it, right? If they do it in their own community like that. If they stop, like if they're on their way to the post office with a box full of fucking whatever, right? And they saw somebody, they pulled over and said, you know what, man, you need this, right? Here, fucking let me help you out. Boom. They don't get the gratification then being on YouTube, opening up the box. Oh, hey, fucking John Doe. Fucking thanks for sending, man. You're sending good people. And everybody in the chat, oh wow, John Doe, you're fucking awesome. Hey, yeah. So
Yeah,
they
they
get
don't get that.
pat of
Right.
good job, that pat on the back. So they're feeding their own narcissism, right? While bypassing people in their own community that can use the same help that they're sending off to fucking a different fucking state, a different
Or
place.
friends that are struggling with something and could
That's my point of view on that shit. So
yeah,
I'm not
even
saying
friends that they
everybody that's
know
like
that
that,
they're
but the
friends
big
with.
majority, because they get that reward. They know that they're going to be on that person's live stream, right? And they're going to be
Hmm.
unboxing that fucking thing, and they're going to get that shout out, and everybody in the chat's going to be fucking, oh, you're so great, you're fucking awesome. Oh, maybe
Right.
I could blue wrench too. And I mean, it's totally selfish, their motives behind it. Now they
It's
may
the
have
same with
convinced
those
themselves
people
that
like
they're
on
doing
those
something
streams where
good.
they have super chat and stuff, and then like those are the only people that the person who's running the stream that they talk to. Like I've seen bigger channels do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people who will have been there before they were as big, and then when they start getting bigger, they just start talking to only the people who donate and everything.
Yeah.
Those are usually the real big channels, though.
I don't. Yeah, like I said, like for me, I don't know. It's just to me, it's fucking. I I I just see it for what it is, man. That's what it is. Self.
Yeah.
You take away
It
all
is.
the fluff. It's a selfish act.
I'll tell you what. I will tell you that when I used to see Sharon on Tom's
That
channel,
woman is living rent free in Bobble's head, bro.
I know, but this is the thing. Like I used to see her on Tom's channel, and she seemed cleaner then. But then as
She's a
soon as
functioning addict. That's what she
huh?
is. She's a high functioning addict.
That's right.
Well, no, what I'm saying is now she definitely seems
Well, because
worse
she's able
because
to maintain.
right now but now she seems worse because I think she's getting these donations and everything, so it's just giving her.
Probably so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Maddie
milking it.
too.
She's milking it. Let's not make no mistake about that.
You know,
Make no mistake
Maddie,
about
just like Nitty said the other night on Bobbles, she would have been gone home by now. He
that.
said that. He hit it right on the head. When that first video of Maddie, you could tell she was not for the street. She was not like made. She wasn't.
Yeah.
That wasn't Maddie. I don't think. And then it wasn't her character. And then
I
when
don't
she
know.
met up with that guy,
Well,
and Tom had come along.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's they might have had intentions of going to rehab, but that when the money starts rolling in, they're going to say,
Yeah.
"Well, next time I'll just get $100 worth and party down really hard." But then that $100 worth is going to be gone. Then they one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. The
Until
brain.
they hit rock bottom again, then they'll be calling for Jesus in every fucking break they can get and every favor they can to get the help they need, and
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
I think about what Q said one time. You know Q, right?
Yeah, I don't like that fucking douchebag.
Well, he said something one time. He made a good point about believing in God and people who don't believe in God. Like, because I was just thinking about you were saying praying for Jesus. How like people who don't believe in God, because I think he said he didn't, or maybe I don't know, something like that. He was having some kind of an inner kind of thing going on, and
Okay.
he says, "Huh?
No, who's Q?
Oh, he used to be on that
Cubid.
other channel.
Yeah.
He was a space person too, right? He was like space, yeah. And he was saying how he just would think to himself though, if there was somebody a hostage situation and everybody around you is praying to God like to save their life, who are you going to pray to? You can't just start praying to God then when you need him. I don't know. He was having some kind of inner turmoil, but I just think about that sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought it up, but it just random in my head. But yeah, so Maddie probably would have been gone. I think sometimes, I really wonder though, whatever happened to the
Well, what I
girls that
thought
he
was
was.
fucking crazy in regards to that Sharon person who I don't know really anything about was actually today when I was looking at your video upload. Anyway, there was a screenshot. I guess Bobbles had posted something. Like she used a thumbnail of a community post of this Sharon. Like I just got like a half dozen of this, 4 of these, and a bunch of this, and a bunch of that, and making a whole fucking list of
Gloating.
shit. Like
Gloating.
Yeah, gloating, exactly. Like
Yeah. And look at me. I drove to meet my daughter and they were fucking having a tirade. You better account for it. If you could have seen some of the things I read and got rid of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they were
I don't know,
disgusting.
but I think like I know Bobbles is your guy's friend and everything, but she should just forget that bitch, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest, man. Like she's taking up entirely too much space in Bobbles' head, and you know what I mean. Like fucking forget her, dude. Like
I did notice that somebody on Bob's channel, Adair, is also on Jules' channel, which I thought that was kind of odd, I mean,
I actually went on Jules' live stream. I think it was yesterday or day before. I hadn't been there in forever. and I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. That Adair and there's a few names that back and forth. There's still a few names over there at Bobbles. There's a lot of names over there at Bobbles that still fuck with that nutcase. That's why I don't go over there because I don't want nothing to
the
do with that.
nutcase or the
Your nutcase.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe when she started bringing him around and opened up the frickin' stage for him,
Well, she learned pretty quick, I think, too, right?
I don't know if it was that quick. What I didn't learn, I learned pretty. He just was. It
Well,
was
they
just
had a falling out, didn't they? Obviously, right?
Yes.
Oh, they did.
I don't know the details or anything of it, but I'm just assuming because from my understanding, he's no longer around there. So
Yeah. Well, I think that it was that he just started saying
somebody would be. I remember just watching somebody would be on his stream, and then
Well, he
they'd
goes on to these
leave.
fucking ramblings that he's broken some fucking code and he's doing this and he's a
Yeah, and he'd say, "I know
manipulator.
who you really are, and I know who you really are."
He ain't doing shit, dude. Like, get the fuck out of here. His
I
fucking
heard him one
computer.
time go, and I figured it out. There's two Tracys.
Like,
And I'm like, duh. Like, what's to figure out there? But I mean, just the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, logically speaking, if I was stalking that person, then why would he have even made his way into this community? He wasn't in it.
it's actual manifest signs of catatonic schizophrenia. To be honest,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the problem was, and what I was trying to, say to people was just the example of the 50-50 ratio shows how much time that person is spending obsessing. And that's what's disturbing. So there's no like medication that can help that. You have to try to distract.
no, that's inpatient.
Yeah, you have to try to distract the person from thinking about that person for just long
That's
enough to think
inpatient.
lucid.
Yeah, that's inpatient right there. But
Yeah,
anyway, let's not
impatient.
waste
Yeah.
no time on that.
I hear you. I hear you. There. Yeah.
There. He's sitting watching this shit anyway. You know it is. So.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I didn't think about that at all. About like a video clip as that yesterday, like the flashing thing. I didn't think of that as being a video clip, but
Yeah, because I used to go to
maybe.
Tommy D's live streams, and he got it happen to him a few times too. And like he's
Oh,
had
did
videos.
he?
He had videos of a
Wow.
dude blowing his load on a dog's face.
Oh, yeah. Those would definitely have to be video. Wow, that's
A
awful.
chick that had her whole hand all the way up, halfway up to her elbow, up in herself.
God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, huh? Maybe she really only had like a half arm and we don't know that.
No.
Definitely.
No, Tommy wasn't as quick as you were to get the fucking video shut.
Did you hear that? I go, Rourke, is that you? I suddenly like revert back to this fucking, like church lady, like stunned. I was like, is this like really happening right now? Like, oh my God.
I kind of missed the initial. I had to back it up, like when you could you double tap a few times and you could back it up at like 10-second intervals. So I had to back it up a bit because I had walked away from my phone to go feed some of the ducks.
What are you doing, secular?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Kept hearing I heard everybody like freaking out, and I was like, "What the fuck did I just miss?" So I backed it up, and I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ, fuck! I wish I didn't do that." But
I know, right? And I forget who it was that was in here, and they said they go, oh, we can't unsee it.
yeah,
We can't unsee it.
yeah,
That's how I felt too. Like, oh,
I think that was XX.
Oh yeah. We just or pink or someone.
Or
We
pink,
can't.
yeah, it might have been pink actually.
Yeah.
That's right.
Could you imagine if it was like a church live stream and somebody
It
did
happens,
that?
man. People bust in on church Zoom masses and do shit like that. They bust in on kids' classes and do shit.
Oh, that's awful. Get out, really?
Yeah.
I can forgive the churches, but not kids. You don't.
Yeah, they do it. And when they first started doing the homeschooling and shit, now they've gotten better at protecting those virtual classes from that happening. But in the beginning, it was really bad. It was a big issue, but a lot of people were getting arrested. The police weren't fucking around with that, dude.
That Ace is talking about now about I actually I forgot, and so I just remembered. She actually got a little bit of a freaky issue to herself with another YouTuber, and they were going off on her because she used that 100% right there, that 100% thing. Where is it? That thing.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they fucking went off on her about it. But at first, the guy was saying he was gonna marry her and all kinds of shit, and then one of our friends said something to him, like a guy friend, and this guy was saying, he was a truck driver and he was gonna find him. And I mean, he was going off, and I mean, I know she wasn't lying because the guy actually, he reached out to me because he knew me and Ace were friends, and he said, he told me the story. Did you hear what Ace did to me? And I'm like, no,
What
I didn't.
happened to
Like I
Ace?
was playing stupid because I wanted to just see if he was really gonna say that it was over that 100% emoji. And he goes, she used my 100% emoji, and that everybody knows that's my emoji. And I was literally stunned. I was like, oh my god, is this for real? And because I said, well, I'm pretty sure I use that, like, I'm 100% sure, and I use the emoji that lots of people have used that. Look, I just did, and fucking he like he went off. He was stop being my friend. He went through all my videos, and any comment that he had previously made, he got rid of them. And it's just surprising what some people will, you know, flip
There's a lot
over.
of fucking weirdos out in the internet world, man.
Yeah, yeah, there is. Oh yeah, he was asking her to marry him.
That's
It
fucking
was. She was threatening to, like physical violence on the guy that,
maybe he was just acting.
oh, I know, right? Just
Nah,
act.
nah.
I
I was
know.
just method acting. Yeah. No, you were fucking having a psychotic fucking episode, man. That's what the fuck you were
Just
having.
acting. I
You know.
know. He was LARPing just like I did when I had that
Yeah.
fake hospital and all the fake doctors.
Yeah. Fucking.
And I put the fake port in.
I was like, damn, dude. That's when I was like young deuce, dude. Like after that episode on my fucking, I don't control who fucking comes in my fucking stream, dude, and I don't block people. You know what I mean? Like, and what you're gonna, and then I went and over and looked because I had somebody who was fucking messaging me, hey man, you need to go see what he's doing on the channel right now during your live. He's playing your fucking live stream,
Oh, I know. Isn't that awful?
and I was like, what? And I'm like, and I'm trying to stay cool because I'm actually live right now and I'm getting these messages. So I'm like, okay, fucking, so I'm checking as it's going. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like for real, dude? Like, and that was
He
it.
does
That
that
was
all the
it.
time.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. I even told him, I said, you better stop fucking playing my fucking stream, first off, and go
Hmm.
fuck yourself. You know what I mean? I'm done with your ass. And that's it, dude. I made the mistake because I had flushed that fucker out of my life 3, 4 years ago because he was,
Hmm.
and I was like, and then I made the mistake of giving the benefit of the doubt X amount of years later, and I should have never fucking second guessed my fucking instinct. And that's what I did. I learned, I saw, I fucking said, deuces, motherfucker, dude. Yeah,
Deuces.
yeah.
Isn't it funny? Like, okay, I want everybody in this live stream right now to say hello. 'Cause it's funny. I only see Ace talking, right? And Secular, but he's on the piano. Because last night we did a count,
Is he still
and
on panel? Yeah.
yep, Secular, right? Sec?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah.
I was
And it says this.
listening. I was
I don't
listening
really
and
see the screen because I watch the chat. Because when I push on the chat option, it covers up the screen. So
Yeah, right. Me too. But well, not me too, because I'm doing live stream. But I used to if I was like a guest on someone. Um, but it says there's 9 people watching now. So Sec and you and me are 3 besides that 9. Because last night when we did like a count, there was actually 4 people that said hello in the room, and then there was 3 on the panel that said that so we counted. So altogether it was 7. That's all I'm saying. So we got Ace, Kai Bill. Okay, so we got Kai, Ace. I mean, you know what? I mean, uh, I don't mind people, just listening. I like it. I like it that some people tell me that they're just, or one night you told me you even fell asleep while you were watching.
I'm
There's
gonna tell
Mr.
you right
Four.
now, man. There's a few fucking questionable people, man. That like fucking like I said that I see that are over at Babbel's fucking streams. And Yeah, man.
And then at Jules, that surprised me because they're pretty prevalent on both streams. So that surprised me. So I don't know. Does Sharon still talk about baubles too?
I haven't noticed it.
I don't know. I've never once watched anything from that
And
Sharon
I
person.
really haven't heard Bobble say anything about Sharon lately either. I think I watched a live stream saying something about coming to a pact or an agreement or a truce.
Well,
And that was on Jules, and Jules actually said she gave me a shout out, but without saying my name. But she gave enough hints that people probably got it. But she said that she had
People are
been
fucking with
watching.
her pretty hard.
They were what?
People are fucking with her very hard right now.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, man. Well, apparently that's what I've been hearing.
Well, I've heard her say that, but I haven't seen it. But she said but then again, I watch the replay of the live stream, so sometimes when somebody's comments get blocked or something,
Yeah,
you
you
don't
won't
see them in
see
the
it.
playback. Yeah,
Yeah.
but she said she was in that one secular when Spaceman was here, and Vlad, you were probably in the chat that night, but when Lemon was, and it was so funny, and so was Ace, and the secular was quoting rappers, and then he in the live stream typed something out, and I thought it said Ludacris, like the rapper Ludacris.
right.
Yeah, and I go, secular, why you always getting all your information from rappers? Your religious information? And
Yeah, I
he goes,
remember that.
that was so funny. He's like, that says Lucretius. But she said that my live streams are really funny, and that she goes, and that one was particularly funny. She goes, I swear to God, if you watch that, you'll pee yourself. But so she that was pretty nice of her. But
Yeah, you're doing some really good lives. Sunday nights are slow. That's all.
yeah,
You got the
yeah.
best after party in town. So
Oh, thanks. Well, last night was. Well, I think they should drop the link, but I never like to ask that on my. But if somebody says it, you know what I mean? Like if the channel person says it, why
right.
don't you drop your link so people can come to your channel or check it? Then I will, but I don't just do it on, you know. Oh, who's that? Your queen secular?
When? No, this is my volume. I'm clicking on the volume.
Oh, I thought he was getting like a text message.
No, I'm by
Uh,
the vent. I'm by the vent, and I got it neighbors downstairs, so I don't want to disturb the neighbors.
how many cats do you have, Vlad?
How many what?
Cats do you have?
5.
5. He's a cat lover. Isn't that sweet?
You know what? I had a black cat named Sheba. I was so attached to that cat.
And I feed the strays at my old condo still.
You go there and you feed them?
Yeah, and I feed the strays in my neighborhood too. Yeah,
Oh my God, that is so sweet.
and I feed 9 squirrels and about 50 ducks.
Where's the ducks coming from?
The neighborhood, my place is right on a lake, and they all been having babies and stuff, so it's going crazy. Yeah, I've got ducklings everywhere. Yeah.
They said it's Monday afternoon here in Australia. Ace, we have had some great lives, I think. Whoops, wait a minute, where are we? Okay, here. Yeah. That woman that I always talk about, that Justine.
And another reason I don't go over to Babble's live streams is because I'm probably sure fucking nutcases fucking shit talk to me like a motherfucker. So you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but nobody knew who you were that first night when I think we were all kind of in disagreement that night with that whole change your mind live stream or something.
oh,
Remember that one?
that dude was a fucking idiot. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
and
I'm
as soon as he
sorry.
came out with, I haven't been following the trial, then I was like, then why is he even up on the panel
And
talking?
everything he said that happened has been proven that didn't happen. Like, I mean, this guy followed the headlines of the mainstream media, and that was it.
That was like he did a quick brief.
That was gospel, and there's no fucking, so
yeah. And I do a lot of research on a lot of shit sometimes to where my fucking head's gonna There was a time when I was doing so much research on,
I couldn't
what I originally
understand.
wanted my content to be. That not this, but it was like this officer involved, like law stuff, and but there was a couple of things that but I was doing like 8 hours worth of research a day and shit. I was filling up notebooks and everything, and then I was just like, people don't care.
Well, I just don't understand like where somebody's head's at, where so ignorant on a subject yet willing to go and debate on it. Like
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly,
Christ, man, where's your head at? You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
I don't
And
know.
you're like,
Like I won't get into a debate on a subject I don't know about. You know what I mean? Now, if it's something that's interesting to me, I'll research it and then I'm willing to re-engage on it. But I mean, if I'm
sorry,
ignorant
but because I feel like
on
he's
what it
always
is,
been
how can I defend my position? Effectively, I can't, right? So I'd have to, make myself, and I'd have to, I'd have to research my own position in order to back my position, right? So,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
like what? But yeah, but the thing is like he's got a lot of. I'm sure he couldn't name every article he's read in life and every book because he's been doing it a long, long time. So to ask somebody a question like, "What are your sources?" is more like this kind of generation thing. Like,
secular's
we
not no dummy either.
he's not what?
Secular ain't no dummy either.
Oh no way. Secular's not no, secular like kind of blows me away how smart he is because sometimes
Yeah,
he says some really silly shit, but then at other times when he's like in a conversation that's you know
he's a
more
perfect
than just
example of a metrosexual.
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
right.
Kind words.
Yeah, he'll like blow me away, and I'll be like, "Shit, I thought it was just a photograph memory, but this motherfucker knows what he's talking about."
Just
He
needs better
reminds me of like in
thinking
Good Will
and
Hunting when Matt Damon was like at the in that bar and he goes off on that guy saying, who are you gonna quote next, buddy? Da, 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 da,
yeah,
you know?
that's a classic, isn't it? Yeah, that really is a
Yeah,
classic.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what
yeah,
you're gonna quote some other obscure fucking poem from some other author and pass it off as your
yeah,
own.
yeah. Oh, I learned that, and and he like says the book and what year, one or whatever, and then at the end of it when he freaking
How you like them
puts
apples?
the phone number. How do you like them? I got her phone number. How do you like them apples?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Matt Damon. He's good.
That's why when you're doing the question like where would you go with it with prudently, I said I'll take her to the same bar as Goodwill Hunting and Shelby.
Oh, did you say that? Everybody was talking all at once. I couldn't hear anybody's answer except for museum.
She's got that New England accent, so
That would be
well,
cool though. I wonder if it's still around.
she hasn't been around for a couple of
No,
days.
she hasn't. I hope she's not mad at me.
Call her.
They said, "Fuck you, Survivor Girl." No, I'm joking.
I know, right? You were a bitch to me in secular. You motherfucker. I'm sorry. Prudently would never say that. That was a good one though, you guys, right?
Yeah.
Were you there for that one, Rad, secular? Were you guys there for that?
Which one was it?
When Bobbles was and it was, and actually, I will give Rachel Reed credit for the impersonation of BP. Don't get me wrong, I like BP, but I'm just saying, like when she was yelling on that live stream on Bobbles, did you see it?
Yeah, did you see the one where Rita went off? Rita
That's
got
the
really.
one I'm talking about. When
Yeah,
Rita Hate,
they
did
got
you
into
see
an
it?
argument. They're not talking anymore.
Wait, oh, who? Her and BP?
Yeah, it was too
Oh, I
bad.
didn't see them get in an argument, but because she was
Well, it
on
wasn't an
after.
argument, but Rita got mad at BP and blocked
Oh
her.
yeah, Rita. Oh, I thought you meant. I thought you meant Bobbles and BP
Yeah.
weren't talking anymore. No. Did you see it, Brad?
No, I don't. I like I said, man, I have rarely watched a Bobble stream. Like I feel that I'm
Oh, you didn't see that? Oh my God, it was classic. Do you remember Rita Hayden?
But I think from what I have seen, I think to be honest with you, BP is a little out of her fucking element there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
me
know,
too.
right?
I noticed that too.
I thought so too. I thought she was out of her element on V's channel too, by the way. Yeah, when Oh my God, Mr. Rourke does the best fucking imitation of it. He needs to come up and do it for us. Cause fucking that
Hey,
was
isn't
a
he on the panel? How come he's not on the panel no more? That fucking
I
little
don't know.
fucking.
He does that all the time. He'll drop out and make. He just wants me to hear me say, "Where's Mr. Rourke?" That's all. He just wants me to. He wants to feel needed.
To respond
But
better to.
he fucking does such a good imitation of that, and it was classic because it was like watching someone's undoing. Like everybody kind of thought of Rita Hayden as, she's on modern channels, and they were thinking, you know, I don't know. I guess like in comparison in your mind to Rita Hayworth, like you're thinking, oh, she's, and then whenever she came on, and she fucking come on, Rourke, are
Well,
you gonna come do your imitation? Nobody does it like you.
what happened? What was it?
It was well. First of all, Baba said that it was by accident that the live stream was going while she was talking to BP, and which that's kind of. But anyway,
So her and
so
BP so Bobbles and BP were having a conversation that they thought was offline, but was actually being broadcast.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So they were probably talking shit about somebody.
But then Baba said, "Well, I don't understand. If you can say it when you thought like we were private and texting and say those things, why can't you say them public?"
Also, BP was shit talking Rita.
No, I'm not certain. I didn't see the whole thing. I think it was like more about Sharon V. I think it was more about her, and that Rita was more. I think Rita was. BP
Well, I know
wasn't.
Bobbles had upset everybody one night when she was like saying "fuck junkies" and "fuck these people" and "fucking nothing" and blah 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 blah. And I know BP and Rita were like, "Hey, you need to chill out, man. And there was, I think,
Because Rita was pretty weird to BP too. So I think, BP wasn't that bad, but she was like, having a conniption after BP came on. It's fucking Rourke. He won't come on and do his imitation. I can't believe it. It's probably still up too. I'm saying, Vlad, it's worth a watch. It's about an hour in when all of a sudden, make sure you start it at the beginning. Not at the beginning, but at the beginning when, well, you could start it from the beginning, I mean, and really get the
Pork,
gist of
get
it.
on the fucking panel.
Rourke, come up here and do the imitation. He does it so good, and he knows it, and he's holding back on me. Look, he's holding back because he thinks it's like Kama Sutra.
Secular?
Secular thinks it's
Yeah, I'm
Kama Sutra?
here. I'm listening.
You better not have another window open and be doing some cam to cam shit with somebody.
No,
Are you?
I did pop over to Saks Off Fifth for a minute. I was listening. I was
To what?
Saks Off Fifth. I was looking at Max and Chester
What's
photos.
that? What is that? Is that like a sex channel?
Saks Off Fifth. There's Saks Fifth Avenue.
Oh, Saks Fifth Avenue.
I shop the discount part of it. I don't get
He jacks off a Sith, from Star Wars.
That's what I thought you said. Jacks off something.
I wasn't jack off. It was Saks Off. I heard everything you guys were saying, though.
Person out there that I see sometimes out on YouTube land called Jack Me Off.
Oh, is that right?
Jack me off.
Oh, he's conjuring her up so he can come on and do it really good. Come on, oh, he must be like going back, looking at the whole. What are you doing? Like getting the words right and everything right in a script for us, Mr. Rourke? Well, then if you're gonna go that far, act out every single role. I want you to be, a performer. Yeah, well, yeah, he pretty much is. According to him, we missed the helicopter dance last night.
I could do a helicopter. You want me to do the helicopter? I could do.
Oh my God! Please don't. Do not. I want to check out that channel, Saks Off Fifth. Have you ever heard of that? He's buying purses. Mr. Rourke says Beck is buying purses.
I was half expecting.
Thank you. I get lost with people as I don't do drama. Huh? Brad? What did you say?
Nothing.
Stop it. Tell me what you just said.
No, it was nothing. It was it was a joke punchline, but it won't work now. So
Probably would. Secular is buying purses on Saks off Fifth. Saks off
who
Fifth.
said that? Who said that?
Rourke did.
I half expected to see it be XX who said that. To be honest with you, that's what I was
Oh, I
expecting.
know. Was she killing him on Bobbles last night? XX?
No. She didn't put him on blast like she did tonight. No.
Yeah. I wasn't buying purses, I was buying merces. You know those
What
things
are merces?
guys used to carry, them pouches. I never had one, but
Fanny pack.
yeah, whatever you call them. You could.
No, they were called
It's
something.
like a wallet, but you wear it on a belt.
Oh,
Instead of a handbag, it's a man bag.
Yeah.
Rourke, are you going to come on now? Except the gay thing, I didn't agree with that. I know, Mr. Rourke. Stop wasting money. I agree with Mr. Rourke. I like Spaceman Austin too, but I thought it was kind of funny last night. Every time I would hit, I'd be reading the chat because I was on the phone with Rourke, and I was reading the chat, and every time then I'd go, well, let's just hear what they're saying on the panel. So I'd hit play, and it would be Spaceman. And then in the room, they started saying, time to take a walk on the moon, Spaceman. It was funny. But I didn't really agree with what he was saying about that.
He was getting a raw deal last night. But I'll give him credit, man. He sticks to his guns. He keeps his composure. He
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean? I'll give that man credit where it's due.
The week before, it was poor Mr. Rourke too, with his 300.
Yeah, I didn't see that stream, but I saw
the backlash.
Yeah, like I saw comments saying, "Oh, I feel bad for him," or whatever, something like that.
For Mr. Rourke.
Yeah, Spaceman had some middle of the road sort of beliefs. He had some good points. He believes what he believes. His
you were the only one. You were pretty much the only one who would fucking stick up for him last night.
Well, on some things I agreed with him, on some things, and others I didn't. I didn't like how his stepdaughter's girlfriend was. He said she's a man hater, but she was intolerant of the way he feels. And I don't know the full story. I wasn't there, but it sounded like the stepdaughter's girlfriend was intolerant by by storming away, walking out because she didn't like his point of view.
She said after a while, when she got older, she would attack him and shit. And she was kind of, a big girl. So, yeah, which is kind of shitty. And of course, he doesn't want to hit her because she's, whatever. Yeah. Here's working.
Everybody's got their own point of view, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their own way of interpreting views, so. But I mean,
freedom of thought, free expression.
I just found that one person was trying to, very degrading.
Yeah, I know exactly. Rourke knows how it feels.
You motherfuckers!
And it was just
every fucking one of you. I don't give a shit about any of you motherfuckers on this panel.
Then she said, "Motherfuckers."
That's what she said. And Bob was like, "Hi, Rita," and Rita Hayden's like, "You motherfucker." And BP, finally, by the time when she got to that, oh, hi, Virginia Woolf. Virginia comes in, happens to be at this point, right? We were just we were doing the little playback of a couple of weeks ago with the the Rita thing, and she was like, you motherfuckers. Mr. Rourke has it down pat. Yeah, it was like a demon. Thank you for coming in, Virginia. It was. And then BP was like a really high pitched dog whistle. Why did Vlad just pop off? You don't say bye?
He probably went and did a costume change.
Costume change. Costume change. What are you doing, peace, love, and taco, secular?
I got to head out. I got to.
Oh, all right.
You and Mr. Warwick have a good time up here. Somebody else will show up. You'll probably get some more watchers. Somebody will wander in.
All right,
You guys,
secular.
Mr. Warwick can entertain everybody with his impersonations.
Have fun with your camera and cam.
I will. No, I probably won't do that for another week. I got enough relief tonight. So. All right, see you guys later.
Oh, all right.
Peace, love, and tacos. Bye.
Bye, Sec. Why did you boot yourself, lad? What did you do? Want to be in the chat room? It's still up. I think you should check it out, Ace. It is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Virginia. Oh, I remember that night. I feel bad that everyone had a fight. Sucks when people get upset. Anyway, I'm just uploading videos, so I'm awake. Yeah, I just thought it was the funniest thing. I hadn't really watched much of Bob's videos, because she was, But then that night, I guess I had heard so much about it that. What is all that on you? What do you have on you? What is that? Why are you all wet? I tried catching my phone. Oh, you dropped your phone? And close the window. Have a good one, Sexular. Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't know, the Rita talked like that. So when I heard her, dropping the F-bomb, she's just kind of, I don't know what their fight was about, that, but it was I was just shocked at her voice and how much she was dropping the F-bomb. I know I swear a lot, but I don't know.
I got something to admit.
What?
It wasn't Rita it was me. I called in and cloned Rita's account. You motherfuckers.
I hate everyone on this panel. That cracks me up. Or she didn't say that, right?
Oh, she goes, I don't give a fuck about any of you fuckers on this panel.
Oh my God. You know what? I did exactly what I did last night. And I keep doing it. And I'll hit. Oh, the fight was about Sharon, she says.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ace, you could drop Virginia Woolf's link if you want. If you know where it is. Yeah. I just was so surprised because I didn't know she talked that. So it was kind of in my mind, I thought she was kind of like a prudently, but she wasn't. A prudently. I think prudently would have liked all those ideas you were coming up with that night. All of you. We're coming up with good ones.
That's crazy though. So what?
Yeah.
She's not been back there since, I guess, or
was she what?
Has she not been there since then, or?
Oh, Rita? No, I don't think so.
No, she went to Sharon's channel, and now she's a mod on Sharon's channel.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, we all get along. If Rita even popped in, I think she would laugh. I would laugh at it.
I don't know any of these people, so
yeah.
Well, no, there's been the odd time I've checked in a couple of times, like I said, but I've never really watched anything more than maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes at the most of a stream. The one the other night was the first time I put it on and I put my phone down and I just laid back in my chair and let it play. And then, like I said, every so often I'd pick up the chat, scroll through it, whatever. Then I saw Secular getting baited out, and I was like, damn, dude, you know what I mean? And then I was like, then I was hearing fucking Spaceman getting chomped out, and then I'd pass back out and I'd wake back up and he was still getting chomped out, and I'd be like, what the fuck, man?
Rourke knows better now. He doesn't go up on the panel. We just hang back and kind of watch.
And then, another thing too, I'm not a huge fan of emojis, dude. And when somebody's loading up a fucking chat full of emojis, it turns me off. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind an emoji here, emoji there, whatever. If people are into that, you know what I mean? That's more of a woman thing than anything. But when
Yeah.
there's like fucking like multiple lines of fucking emojis and stuff like that. And there's
Yeah.
one person like I really can't stand. So and they're a mod there. And so what do you call it? So, there's that,
Yeah.
you know.
There's that.
I don't
It's
even
so
acknowledge
funny.
that
Lemon
person.
says to me one night, Lemon says, he goes, "Can you unmod me? Because I can't block people. I don't want to see that they're saying what they're saying. Like when a regular person can just, not a regular person, but like somebody who's not wrench can just block somebody else in the chat, and they don't have to see what they're saying, like Rourke does to people."
Like
It's-
there's a person that comes here that I fucking cannot stand. I don't even acknowledge them. You know what I mean? So it's all good. It's been civil, so it's cool. But,
I know, I know,
well, you know
yeah,
who it is. So
I know. But Lemon killed me when he said that, and then I thought that I did. I'm not, but then I think I forgot to because I looked back on one of my live streams and he still um is still on there. Virginia, I will say that it was funny when there was a couple people in here and I said, I was on Bobbles last night and I learned for the first time that Virginia Woolf is a man. Because I've always just been thinking like that was, your name, like Virginia Woolf. And everybody said, "She is?" How like it was so funny, Virginia. So I keep calling you Virginia. Still, I still think I'm just gonna call you V Wolf. Then I'll or I should just go with Wolf like Ace does. That sounds like
there's a dude that's the name Rene Cruz, and he has a picture of
that's a
fucking
dude.
yeah. That's with a picture of the like I think it's what Heather Thomas, Heather Locklear, or whatever.
Oh my
Fucking
god, I didn't know that. I didn't know it
it's a,
was a dude.
yeah, it's a Filipino dude. Um, what do you call it? But yeah, and everybody's always trying to fucking hit on him, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh
And like,
my god, I
type
never
in
knew
like,
that
cause
was
he
a
won't
dude.
say nothing. You know what I mean? And people will be like, you realize that's a fucking guy, right? And like, people are like, oh yeah, man, yeah, I knew that, man. I just,
I never knew that.
I was playing around. It's like, get the fuck out of
Is
here.
Sandy White a dude as well?
Who?
Sandy White.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know that person. I'm not familiar
Oh,
with that
all
person.
right. I thought you knew that person. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Huh. The things we learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so you know Rene? Well, he's everywhere, dude. He's on so many.
Well, yeah, I know Renee Cruz because we're both. I'm a mod on UFO Man's channel too. We're
Oh,
both
okay.
mods. Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. From there, yeah, UFOs channel.
he wanted
DB.
to interview me.
Did he?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why. Because I used to do streams all about what he's doing now.
I didn't know
3 or 4
that
years.
person even had a stream.
Yeah. 3 or 4 years ago, that's what I used to do. What he's doing now, I used to do. Yeah.
What do they do?
What UFO Man does.
Renee Cruz, you're talking about?
No, I'm saying
Oh, UFO.
UFO Man wanted to interview me for his
Oh,
live.
well, that would be cool. Oh, that's why I was wondering why. That's why I kept saying why. I thought you meant Renee. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, why don't you? Tommy Highway comes on here sometimes. You know that though. You've been here.
yeah. Yeah, I've seen him. Fucking your nemesis hates that motherfucker.
Oh, I know. I
Oh, with
know.
a passion, man.
I know. I know.
Almost as
Well,
much
that's
as
because
he
he used
hates
to be
you.
like the co-host there, I guess.
Fucking yeah.
But he was wicked mean to Tim, from what I saw.
Yeah, what do you call it? Like I don't know the whole story behind that. I've definitely heard his side of it. You know what I mean? But like I said, like I just didn't see like why fucking like why interview me for what, man? You know what I mean? Like fucking ain't nothing I'm gonna bring fucking to your table, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's hard with, the military and stuff like that. Like, have you ever been to Area 51?
No, But
you
then
even
if
tell us
she
if you
was,
had?
I would probably be able to tell you, but
Did you see the pictures of the picture of me, Prudently, and Tiffany at Area 51 dressed like chickens?
no. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
I miss Tiffany. I don't know why she doesn't come around anymore.
She's ghosted her channels too, hasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she sure did.
I
I
probably
miss
got
her.
tired of the bullshit, man. I probably said, fuck this, man.
I know.
I'm
I
sure
know,
she's
Virginia. Yeah, it was a big thing about being anonymous. For a while there, I didn't even know that. I was, for the first couple of months when I was on YouTube, I was using my real name and shit. Terrible. I didn't know. And until I was like literally, I don't know if you guys saw that Ashley Loring video, and there was 3 of them that I did. Until that day, that's when I changed that's the day I changed my avatar and shit like that. I mean my name, because of that guy. It was so weird. Old Man Bob on CW's channel. That was creepy. I think Virginia was even like around then, when that happened, and that Catherine was around and everything, and she had taken over for him for a little while. And there was this guy on there saying that he was, you know, like, I mean, if it was, I'll just say that when I did call the police in Glacier County, they said thank you. Where normally cops are like, they don't.
Who are you talking about?
One day it was like early in the morning. This is like probably almost 3 years ago when I first started going on, Chosen Ones, and he just first started kind of like, banging it like big, and it was like early in the morning. There was only, it said 2 people in the live stream, and yes, still everybody thinks Ace is the guy, and so it said 2 people in there, and it was the view from, what's his name's window and everything. It was Tom's channel, and so I was like, hello. And the shit wasn't like it is now with a lot of people. Yeah, see, so I remember that, but I didn't see the guy actually post the stuff, but it freaked out Catherine. Well, Catherine deleted them, but thankfully, I screenshotted it. Because I was so mad because Catherine was deleting the stuff, and then she ended up blocking me for a while, Virginia, after that, and then CW, he didn't even like when I had privately emailed him, I think, years ago, because I would think somebody would want to know if somebody was on their channel saying that they had girls tied up and they didn't know where they were. And they were like, they said, do you want me to send you pictures of them? He goes, unfortunately, most of them are crying in the pictures because they're tied up and they don't know where they are. And I was just thinking in my head that, there is people's children that are still out there missing in the world, and you just never know if this guy was thinking, well, the way he came out too, he was like, why is she always screaming in my head? That was the first thing he said. And I had said, hello, is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me, because nobody had said anything when I said hello the first 2 times. So it pops up this old man Bob, and he says, why is she always screaming in my head? And I'm like, is that the next part of the song? Right? And he's he goes, but I didn't say that. I go, who are you? Whatever. And I go, what do you mean? Or something like that. I have it in the videos. There's 3 videos. And it says Ashley Loring. And the only reason why I'm connected to Ashley Loring is because it was a year anniversary to the date that girl went missing from Glacier County. And I just thought it was kind of odd. He said, should I go back and dig her up? Yeah,
Who said that?
yeah, should I go back and dig her up? And he said, huh?
Who said that?
The old man Bob in the room. The one that said, should I go? Why is she always screaming in my head? He said, should I go back and dig her up? I said,
where are, like, and he said, like, Glacier County, I run a home for wayward girls. And he goes, but I also said, because the other things, you watch the video, is that you can see, Virginia, what most of the conversation. I got as much as I could, but I was in a race with, whomever was deleting them. At the time, I didn't know it was Catherine that was deleting the comment. And I said, Catherine, I go, did you see those? Because I started like going, where's the monitor, room monitor? I kept calling it, where's the room monitor here? And then Catherine, then they would disappear. And the police there said, we have such a problem with missing women here. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. And then the IP ad, they actually kept me like informed. Like they called me back like a little, a couple of weeks later or whatever, said that the IP address. 'Cause I was afraid to call, but I also was just thinking, what if people have missing loved ones or something, and maybe they could end up being found. Like that Castro guy, remember? He had those women for like 10 years or more. You know who I'm talking about? In Cleveland or whatever it was?
They even had kids by them.
Yeah, exactly. So you just never know, like if somebody still has your love, and that's what I said to Catherine. I go, why would you do that, And she said, oh, he was nothing. He was just some troll. I said, I mean, but look at the son of Sam. He wanted to be caught. He kept parking in places that was like illegal parking. Imagine that. I cracked the case. I wish I cracked the case. I did one time though. Not crack the case, but I alerted this high school that was like out in I think it was Maryland. It was in Baltimore, Maryland, or something. And there was I noticed that there was a lot of these like really pornographic pictures on Facebook as like certain guys' friends and their friends list and shit, and coming up, you may know, because they were like, and I'm like, what the hell? And they all were saying the same thing, that they were a teacher at this certain high school in Maryland. And so I was like, I did some researching, and they were going back to like these, I don't know what you would call it, like I'm gonna say like it looked like Russian language, but it really wasn't. It was some other language. But it also, if you clicked on the school thing where it put occupation, it did bring you to the actual high school. So I thought, wow, imagine if like, people are looking at this and they're looking at the high school and they're like, what the hell? I mean, and so I called the high school, and the lady from in the office who answered it, I said, I just want to like show you something. I go, I don't want you to, you know, think I'm crazy or anything. I go, whatever. But I told her which way to go and to look at these people who were saying they were teachers at your school. I mean, there was a lot of them, and these girls were, I mean, full on pornographic. I'm saying, and like some of them had movies on their channel that they were doing shit. And she goes, "Oh, those are none of our teachers." She goes, "Those are none of our teachers." And so they didn't know. They thanked me. They said, "Oh my God, thank you for bringing this to our attention." So I did crack that case.
That's
Put a little
crazy.
porn out of business. Ah, sorry about that, Mr. Rourke. I put your favorite porn ring out of business.
Well, I guess you did.
Secular's going to have to find a new one too. No, sir. I can't believe he said, if I did, I didn't do it on purpose. About the flashing?
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
But then when I said, yeah, but then you would have had to have made the clone by accident too. But the funny thing is now I know that sometime I might click on secular, and by accident he might flash me.
Yeah, that wasn't him though.
You don't think so?
No, fuck no. You wouldn't do
No.
something like that. I don't think so. Anyway, I would be surprised.
I
I'd
don't
be
know.
like,
He made up that Catfish Jones account and let people think it was me.
Secular did that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that account.
Yeah. That's why me and Secular at the beginning, that's why when he would come in here, he'd come in here as Terry Hoff because remember he would complain that I had him blocked as Secular. That's why, because I came home or I looked at my channel one night, a comment, and he had said, like he was laughing, like he's like, "Oh, have you seen Catfish Stones yet?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And he goes, "Oh, nothing, but remember, it was all just in good fun." And I was like, "Uh oh, what did you do?" And then freaking, he wouldn't answer. He wouldn't answer. And then I saw like people going off or something, and Secular was like just letting them roll with it. And I was like, Secular, tell them that he was just letting them roll with it. Would you ladies like to wrestle in some mud and shit like that? And that's why I fucking blocked him, because I was like, make some video saying, about Survivor Girl and this and that, saying nice stuff, and then do something like that and not clear it up and let people. That was when everybody was accusing me of being everybody, basically. So of course, I was Catfish Jones. I was everybody.
What do you
So
call
he,
it? He,
huh?
I think, some of the shit he puts in the chats and stuff when he's on live streams is just for the shock value. I think,
Well, that's why I thought maybe, like if he did that yesterday, like maybe he thought it would be funny. That's like even what I said to
yeah, I don't think he would do that though. Like, I think he
yeah.
understands limitations,
I would hope not, but he made me like he made me like I didn't really think you would, but it
He
made
knows how
me
to
double
push.
think it.
He knows
Huh?
how to push. He knows how to push to the line, but he won't go past the line.
Right.
That's how I think anyway. I don't know, man. What do you
But
think?
I even said to Lemon, I go, now you sure that Vlad wouldn't do that, right? Just thinking it was funny. I go, because the way you came in, and he go, geez, Mr. Rourke. Because you are funny, and it was funny, but not funny.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do anything like
Yeah, well, that's good to know. Good to know. Mhm.
that. Especially if my shit looked like that. Fuck. Jeez.
They were
Oh,
pretty pale.
oh my god. I don't know if it was overexposure or what, but
That's
oh,
why last night we were making Secular stand up, showing what shirt he was wearing and shit like that.
no.
Mr. Work is going to sleep. He said he's going to sleep.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I better hop off of here myself.
Yeah. You want to count down with me, because I'm gonna end it too now. You
Yeah.
can.
What is it?
Okay.
What do you do?
We just do the 5 to 1, and then
Uh,
bye bye.
say your
Okay, ready?
goodbye. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Bye, you guys in the chat. We're counting down. 5,
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, everyone in the
All
chat. Peace, love, and tacos.
right. Later.
Thanks. So bye.